Hello, hello. Hello. All right. Hey, Paul, Christona, Gren, Paul. Oh, no. Hi, Paul again. Paul, thank you for the 10 months. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Affinity. Hey, Den. Hope you all are well. Alright. I don't know what the That's a thing to see. Alright. Okay. Oh, hi, Sorthan. What the fuck? Where is this in our room? What the shit? Man. Right. So, it's been a bit since we actually did Rosewood. As much as I like this music, I'll turn this one off. I'll actually double check, make sure I fucking muted. Maeneth has been sick for the past 4 in-character days. Basically, she caught a cold after the last session we did because I wasn't here for the last 2 sessions due to some mission stuff that had happened that coincided with Rosewood time. So she's been recovering. What is this one again? Yeah, we'll do this one. So yeah, so she's been recovering. She knows a little bit about what's happened. Obviously the dragon thing. She knows about the opalite, which is what they're calling this. And she knows what happens with has happened with Lefron. which that's going to be an interesting thing once that comes up, so. Alrighty then, let's get to it.
And because of all this, we have 2 slots in our team. We need them filled.
Hey,
Maeneth, greetings.
Jacqueline, Kit Kat.
Sorry, blocking the doorway.
You're fine. I wasn't planning to go in. I came to see you two over here. You been
To
good?
go out with
Most
the others that are fishing,
individuals-
but I guess Gillup has plans.
Yes. Most individuals have left the ship, but he was speaking of team building exercises with Ignis.
Right.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you sure you're faring okay in Ignis?
I don't know. I guess there's a lot of prior things that are happening with the team, and it feels like it's not my problem, but it should be.
Feels like you're out
I
here
guess a
and
lot of things,
don't know the
yeah.
context.
A lot of things have been happening with the team since before I was here, and now everything's kind of coming to a head, and I'm just kind of stuck dealing with it.
Kind of how I feel a little bit on that, but it's more so me making sure that the captain doesn't do anything stupid.
I'll wait for that. I don't want to call it stupid, but
Okay, not stupid. Let's
Definitely a
say
long
making
time
rash
coming.
decisions.
picked Murtash off of being lieutenant. At
Mm,
least from what I know.
I think that was the
don't know if I blame
right
him yet.
decision.
given what he told
Yeah.
me, yeah.
Mhm.
You didn't give me full
The
details
man
though.
runs off by himself. I've had multiple times where I've come across Lafron and he's asking, "Where's Murtash?" You should know where Murtash is.
I've noticed
Every
that a little.
captain
I
should
don't wanna-
know where they are.
I don't want to push
Where they're
all the blame on Murtash without knowing his side at least, but it's certainly
I know.
not a
Everyone
good
has
thing
their
that he's doing
reason,
this.
and
Yeah.
I plan to speak to him at some point. I want to find out that reason why he's acting like this, but he has many,
Hello,
Get
Rin.
through to
many
him,
assist-
Welcome in.
especially of recent.
Hmm.
I'm guessing you've attempted to speak to him, and he's just blocked you out.
No, but I've been around him and lies a lot.
Try
That I've
to
noticed.
speak to him. I know you
Just don't
probably
really
already
know
have,
these
but
people. Honestly, I don't know a lot of people here. It's only been
well, it's how you get to know them.
there's a
You
really
talk, you ask
time
about
for
their
it.
history. There's
Yeah.
never a time for it. We're constantly trying to save the world, and we play with the lines of death and jump between them.
Like camp.
Yeah.
So there's never a time, sir. I'd say take whatever quiet moment you can get and be acquainted with them.
Yeah.
No, it's difficult.
Excuse me.
And sometimes, you honestly just have to be like, we need to talk now.
Yeah. There's so many we need to talks though. Like every time I hear it, I'm expecting something negative.
Hi there.
It has been this far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need to talk, and then had our meeting, and it didn't go anywhere, and then, we need to talk, and now they're arguing with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you connect with anyone on your team? More than
Guess
the
not
others,
really, not
because
yet.
Not completely, but
None of
anyone
us-
that you favor.
None of us really talk, I guess, so, no. Billy is sweet, though, I do appreciate that. And Rin's got a good head
Start
on her
with Philly,
shoulders.
then. Start with Philly and Rin. Talk to them, get to know them, ask what's going on, what's the context. Try to be involved. So you're not
Appreciate that
cast to the side
advice.
every time.
I mean, I can give you a little
I don't
bit
feel
too,
cast to the
so.
side, I just... Of course. Yeah, we'll
Out
see.
of the loop.
Depends on how we continue to argue.
Yeah.
So they haven't left yet.
I'm guessing both Yuki and Eleni are in there as well.
And Talia, yeah.
My
I
entire
guess Yuki
team.
and Murtesh haven't been getting along.
Certainly not. Yuki has many a bone to pick with Murtesh, and well, when Avi was severely injured the other day, Murtesh asked if he could help, and Yuki snapped back, saying for him to get away. He can't help with anything. Feel bad for the man, but also at the same time, I can understand her panic in the moment.
Yeah. Seems like to me they both have issues they need to work out.
Mm.
We're not here
Most
to
certainly.
argue and bicker with each other. We're here to stop the rifts and
Save the world.
Indeed.
something like that.
Leave it better than when we found it, so that the next generation doesn't have to deal with what we have to.
That's the hope, at least.
That is certainly the hope.
Mm.
Better world for the next generation.
Where's
Well,
everyone
we
else
would
at
have to-
today?
They finished. I'm gonna go back and see if they've finished. Everyone else is fishing.
They've gone up fishing. The rest of the auxiliary force and Arkle went with them, and Lumen's keeping an eye on the Palvandorian prisoners, and Umbra, I don't know. Ignis and Ventus are in the bar, it seems.
Hmm.
The Unsorted are with Aqua. I don't blame them. They need some fresh air to get off the ship. I feel bad for them, in all honesty.
I feel bad for
What happened so
you.
much?
You sound like me the past couple days, and I'm finally feeling like I'm good enough to get out of bed to be able to actually do things.
It was a little bit of a sickness. It's fine.
I hope I didn't give it to you.
Nothing. Hopefully not. But if you did, it's fine either way. It's nothing that I haven't handled.
That's fair.
A bit of medication, maybe a couple of potions will fix me up in a couple of days, I'm sure.
Aside from that, how have you been doing?
Well, for now I'm just looking at the Unsorted, trying to fill in the gap that the Sorelier and Avi left behind, and it was a shock to see them leave, but I understand. It was the right decision for them. In all honesty, being with Rosewood, they would have always had a target painted on their back in terms of Grimguard. Grimguard knew they were with Rosewood, then they would never leave them alone. Now they can go across the lands more secretively, avoid them completely. How about yourself?
Been a little bit out of the loop. Been staying in the room and just recovering most of the time. Didn't want to pass anything on to anyone else and get the whole entire crew sick. But aside from that, I mean,
Understandable.
I've been alright. I mean, well as I can be. And then
Caught up on
hearing...
everything, or
No. I heard what happened with Lafron and Murtesh. It's just...
they're all in shambles.
Yeah. Lafron actually woke me up when he slammed the door and came in the room. I know he didn't mean to, but it's just like... The state he was in was...
The man's frustrated.
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
He
But
was...
also at the same time, I don't...
No,
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, he apologized and talked for a bit, and then, you know, he headed back out, but... When he came back...
That man has a temper.
He does, But this one was different. This was more so him... I could tell he was inebriated. At least a bit. When he came into the room. Which, given what happened, I don't blame him. But... it was the second time when he came back that that one hurt. I'd never seen him like that. He was just... defeated. Have you ever seen someone who has...
Sorry, just so you all know, I think I'm gonna go find them and join in with the fishing. LeFron's given me permission to leave.
Understood. They're still arguing down there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I see.
I don't know where Murtesh went. He's gone. So, but I'm gonna go fishing. Fishing sounds much better.
Be safe.
I will.
Have you ever seen someone who is just... given up? Like they're just
I have.
a hollow.
I've seen many a man in a bar like that.
Yeah.
They're broken, they're hollow, they have nothing left. Maybe they lost their family to the rifts, or the shades took everything from them, or perhaps they finally came to their senses that what they were doing as a Palvandorian was wrong, and they just become empty.
I've seen
Broken
it.
shells of themselves.
Yeah, I've seen it. All throughout my years doing mercenary work, I've seen it. I've seen it break people. Most will not recover the same. But I never expected to see the LeFron.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the man in some ways. I'm sure he's been doing everything he can.
Mm-hmm.
And has talked to Murtesh repeatedly in regards to his behavior and isn't being listened to. I hope at least. I hope he's been talking to Murtesh and didn't simply snap at him.
I'm not sure. He didn't tell me.
Maybe you should ask him.
I plan to. When he's finally out of there. Good day, Professor.
Sir.
For those who don't know, the dragon is back from probably its most recent hunt, so it is active and seems to be talking to people currently.
I saw as much. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
But yeah, I'll talk with him.
There must be another side to Murtesh's story, though.
Always is.
The man can't be acting like this for no reason exactly. Everyone has their reasons, everyone has their side, everyone deserves a chance to say it.
There's always two sides to a story.
At least two sides. Sometimes there are more than that.
True. The question is that at that point, are you willing to listen when they say it?
Before I wasn't. Now, well, my mentor always taught me that I should listen. That even to bandits and thieves, they all have a reason for what they're doing. They don't deserve death. They deserve to be heard out, listened to, given another chance. A chance to explain themselves, a chance to do better. If you give the man the right tools, then maybe he can change himself.
It's usually the
But that
hope.
is only if you give him the right tools. And from there, it's their decision if they decide to go through with it or not.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what Lafron does and where Ignis goes.
Yeah.
And where Ventus goes, in all honesty. I have no idea what path we are heading on.
Seems like that is a consensus for everyone at the moment.
It would seem so.
I mean, wherever Lafron goes, I'll be behind him, and I'll be beside him.
You're a good partner to him, it seems.
I try. That's all I can do.
That's all anyone can do.
Yeah.
They can try.
Anything else of import that has been happening that I should be aware of? Aside from the whole dragon thing?
The dragon, the Grim God, the Palvandorians. Is there anything you don't know about?
I heard rumblings about the Palvandorians. Grimguard you kind of told me about. The dragon, I heard that he had come out and people were asking him questions. And then the whole material gathering thing.
You've heard about Luna's body being next to the dragon?
That one I didn't, but I would assume that because of this opalite stuff, it came from that, so...
That's the theory.
Hmm.
At least many believe it is.
But unknown for sure.
Our deal with the dragon is to clear the opalite, so once the opalite is cleared, then we'll be aiding the dragon in, well, getting rid of Rift Beast from its cave. And then in return, hopefully, we get the body of Luna, and we get it before anyone else can.
So, harvesting all the opalite and clearing Rift Beasts. In exchange for her. Or what's left of her at that point. Okay.
Her body, her corpse. It's the only lead we have in regards to the rifts.
Here's a funny thought. What if the opalite is her body?
I mean, there's a body down there. There's a body of light. Many have assumed already that it's Luna.
But we don't know for certain,
Perhaps
right?
the opalite. We don't know for certain.
Okay.
Potentially the opalite could be her. Or the remnants of her. The entire moon did seemingly explode after all.
Yeah. Well, that just makes me wonder because... Body of white. And I'm assuming people actually saw this with their own eyes, but, like, they weren't able to go and investigate, right?
We can't touch it without Torsian the dragon potentially eating us whole. He said if we break our promise, you'll knock the airship from the sky quite easily.
I mean, yeah, I could... It's a good threat, to be fair.
The dragon is twice as big as this ship. Probably bigger than that, actually.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, that's understandable.
We wouldn't stand a chance.
No, we wouldn't. So it makes sense, you know, to play to the dragon's demands at that point. It's just curious to me. It's like, because he can claim... This is past experience just talking to me. It's like, if I claim to have a body or a person, right? let's say, for example, I'm
Right.
holding an individual for ransom, right? I have the person right there. You know, let's say they're restrained, they have a bag over their head, whatever, just to hide all their features, right?
Right.
I can make claims all day long as I draw a breath that I have exactly who they're thinking that I have. And every time that they want to come and try and investigate and try and see do they have it, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not going to tell you who it is until you give me what I want. And then I can always play the trick of, well, it could or couldn't be. What if it isn't? I just got all of the ransom money from them. I give them someone useless. Or maybe I kill that
Potentially.
individual and I kill the group who comes after it with the money. I get a 2-for-1 deal. Hey, Celine.
Either way, if he's lying to us or not, we don't really have much choice. This is the only lead we have.
I know, and that's
If we were to go cross that dragon, we would die. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking that chance.
no, I know.
Darius before mentioned that we could go talk to him. I'm not going to talk to a dragon. I value my life far too much to risk doing so for a couple of answers.
Is he at least reasonable?
I only overheard bits and pieces of the conversation. There were 6 selected to talk to him. Mostly of captains, but captains also selected some of their own members to replace them. Talia talked with the dragon the most. Said that she might have pissed it off. I said that she survived to tell the tale.
It just makes me wonder.
How
it's
many
like
people
if
can
you-
say
yeah.
they? How many people can say they pissed off a dragon and lived?
Well, lived for now. He could just come back and be like, I remember you.
Very much so. You could. None of us would do anything about it. Oh, good.
Exactly. But it just makes me wonder too, because it's just like, well, you know, the individuals who got chosen to ask, right? Did they ask the right questions? That's what I want to
I
know.
have no clue.
Exactly, and I don't either. But it just, you know, things like that, it just makes me wonder because, well, if I was in that position of power, that would be something I would do.
I suspect whatever they asked cautiously, and I don't blame them at all.
Yeah.
Any of the pressing questions they likely stayed quiet on.
Or telling the individuals exactly what they needed to hear and going no further. Playing them along.
Exactly.
It's...
Very
Curious
much
and
doubt that
concerning.
any of us could kill a dragon.
No.
Exactly.
Well, us personally, no. A force of nature that technically, or I say a force of nature, a force that could, 100%. And that's the scary
most
part.
Certainly.
Oh, that's the scary part.
I overheard on top of the deck that, from Severin, I think. He stated that he had heard word of rumors that one of the dragons is fighting a Leviathan currently.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Hey, Riley.
Hey,
Hey,
what's terrifying?
the idea of a dragon fighting a Leviathan. Severin mentions that that could be possible, and that there is one. There's rumors of one that is.
Oh, the one that ruined Kaba.
He's not sure if it's the one from Carver or not. He said they could be the
Interesting,
same.
though.
It would be. I'd honestly, though,
There's-
rather just keep a distance.
Yeah.
From what?
from dragons, from leviathans in general. I mean, we'll have to come across a leviathan one day and I'll fight it, but if we don't have to fight a dragon, I'd rather not.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone wants to fight the dragon.
I think you'd be surprised.
What, there's people want to fight it? Oh, jeez.
Just fight a
I'm
dragon
not saying.
again. Let it say, Mark.
I'm.
There's
I
a
think
there's
you're
a there's a
bit
difference
different.
in magnitude of power there.
Yeah, one you won't immediately
so.
die to.
The other one, you know.
Friendly
Your death
spars.
is guaranteed.
Yeah, one's not.
Not guaranteed, the other one is. I'll let you make the guess of that.
Fair.
You're the one.
How'd you know? Sorry, your death is guaranteed when you fight me.
Apparently, Ventus has been arguing with Ignis in the bar for over half an hour now.
Oh,
40
that's what
minutes.
they've been... That's the whole arguing thing. What about? Do you even
Something
know?
about a rabbit. I don't know.
Oh.
Huh.
About a rabbit originally, but now Maeneth apparently is no longer in there, so.
Yeah, because
I
he's
don't know.
outside He's outside, like, talking to Caleb.
My only assumption then
That's
is
what
that
the captain
Ventus
kind of-
is drilling into Lefron. Talia.
No offense, what can
The
you
lady,
exactly
Exactly do... I feel really rude saying this, but what can you exactly do with Maeneth? He does his own shit.
when he gets
Called up and gets called
to, you know, stand in line, he disobeys basic commands and then does what he thinks is right. And then he ends up fucking everybody else over.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
there's one thing that
I
could
mean,
happen.
they could. Go
Death.
on.
Well, yes,
No.
but that wasn't where I was going with it. I was gonna say the fact of Lefront just taking him off Ignis.
Are there
Where
gonna
would
be
he
any
go
other
then?
teams that would want him?
That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Or
think this might be a case
Of... How do I put this? If
You want to
take
remove
the-
him the initiative completely.
I'm not saying
Is
that,
that it?
but the... How do I put it?
the danger that we have right now is if we let him run around all willy-nilly again.
There is a chance that he could piss off that dragon.
Oh, there is a high chance.
Everybody. Yeah, there's a high chance of him pissing off the dragon, and if he does piss off the dragon, many people will not hesitate to end him if they have to. Everybody knows this, with how his little stunt was.
Not last night, but the night before. Him growing wings and flying off, saying he quits.
That's another thing that happened.
Unreliable.
that I did not
yeah, he
hear.
grew wings and flew off.
The fuck?
He grew
Then
wings and
quit.
flew off, and many people said
wings.
and theorized that he was going to go to the dragon and attempt to steal the body of Luna. It never got confirmed, but it's not unbelievable. That's the thing. That's the issue.
But apparently this
also
all
at the
happened
same-
after Lefron had spoken to him.
So,
Yes, but also there is a reason and a side to every story.
yeah,
I don't know. if
Maeneth
anyone is
doesn't
but-
seem
Yeah.
to be willing to tell his right now.
And I'm not going to, you know, crucify him immediately for it. There's probably reasons behind it, yes, probably, but he hasn't told us and doesn't seem inclined to tell us. So it makes him look untrustworthy and it makes everybody else just look just bloodthirsty killers.
Yeah,
You know?
not wrong.
Well, I can say one thing for certain. If he was removed from Ignis and somehow ended up in Ventus, I don't think he'd last a day.
No, it would not.
I personally don't think he'd last in any group. They'd tolerate him, but they wouldn't put up with his bullshit.
Maybe Terra. I can see him.
I don't think even Terra
lasting
would
on
want
Terra. Potentially. Who knows?
You wouldn't last a day on Umbra. You can't listen to commands, you can't,
I'm sure Luca would end up yelling at him. I've no doubt about that.
If he hasn't already.
Probably.
Well, I guess we'll see. We have to wait and see what happens at this point.
Yep.
Time will tell.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't look good.
No. I like how we're just all leaning over in like various degrees and we're just looking out at them.
Yeah, like we might as well just stand at the doorway.
Yeah.
Who stands like
Mhm.
underneath each other.
Mm-hmm.
All good?
Jacqueline.
Talia? Yes.
Alright,
Let's all sit.
good luck.
You in on the captain's meeting.
Alright.
Have you been filled in, Riley?
Hmm?
Have you been filled in on the happenings of the captain's meeting?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright.
I should probably go down there and check on him then.
Yeah, it's probably wise to.
Good luck.
See you around.
See ya.
It's okay.
Hey.
Some timing. The only reason I was given leadership of this team, because Zuko couldn't be trusted to lead it anymore. I was looked to as someone to pass on and do right by it, and I still feel the time I'm just doing more wrong.
Wrong by whom? Those around you?
Wrong by everyone, it seems.
Okay. How?
I just... It's just not enough.
Not enough what?
I listening, presentation, being there, being a leader, someone for them to trust.
Is that the consensus of the other members of the team? Or is that what others outside of the team are telling you?
I don't know anymore. It's like the words are just mixing and stirring in my head.
Then let me do this. Philia,
Huh?
a question for you.
Yeah?
Do you believe Lefron to be a bad leader?
No.
Okay. Then tell me this. What do you see in Lefron? As a leader, what do you see in him? What qualities do you see?
A very, commanding presence. One that's been really solid when it comes to especially the battlefield.
Does he treat you wrong? Does he treat any of the other members of Ignis
No.
wrong?
I believe that there's just an overall problem with information.
Okay. Is it more so in terms of information, the passing on of information?
It's more like we don't talk or get together as a group much anymore.
Okay. Okay. Have all of the other members of Ignis talked to you about something like this?
I believe it was maybe once on the occasion that I was brought up. Try and group up more. I made the attempt, but everything's just been so hectic.
Well, that's understandable.
All I've thought of has been the mission, and because I lost sight of the things that's mattered along the way.
So let me ask you this, my dear Lefron. Knowing this, what will you do? What do you want to do? Do you still want to keep commanding this squad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's daunting as it is sometimes.
It's never easy. I've done it. See, something that I know about you, Lefron, is you're willing to learn from these mistakes. Whether or not they are mistakes, whether it's feedback, you're willing to learn from it. You strive to be better. Because you want to be better. People look up to you for a reason. And they'll still continue to look up to you, Ron.
I know.
Should we find the others for the team thing?
That may be best. I'm not sure where everyone's gone off to. I know Gallop is looking for Notesh. With him, Rin, I have no idea. It's fishing.
Last I heard, Gallop was on the top deck of the ship. Kit Kat went out to go fishing with the Ox Force. I have not heard where Rin nor Martesh are, and you two are down here. So.
Did you meet up somewhere?
Do what would make you happy. Ilya. You deserve it. I spoke with Orion. Spoke with the dragon. I asked him. I needed to know. What was the worth of being a god king, if it's possible?
What was the answer?
That I seek to find unity, tyranny. And if I was comfortable with that, I don't know. How can I be different and do the same actions of those past? How can I achieve prime and still remain the same? I can hardly lead my team.
Let me ask you this, Lefron. The goal that you want to achieve, the dream that you chase after, to become God King, to unite all of Droza. Could you do it? Do you believe you can do it?
I used to, but now I'm uncertain.
There's nothing wrong with being uncertain. He is right, you know. Tell me, Lefron. Were you to unite all of Drosa, how would you keep the peace? How would you maintain the kingdom as a whole?
I want it to be prosperous.
Mm-hmm.
I want the differences to be acknowledged, not hated. And separational, we could do so much. We could be so much better as a people.
Yeah, it's true. But how would you bring that peace, Lefron? Tell me, what is the one lesson you taught me from day one about Drosa?
That it doesn't always have to be war. Apologies, I've had a lot on my mind this last few days. I don't...
You told me that what Drozans understand the most, it's not coin, it's not words, it's violence. And that's something that is intrinsic to these people, to your people. It's all they know. It's how they survive. To unite this war-torn land, the north and the south, the bloodshed that would be had would be immense, and it would continue every single day, no matter how hard you wish it for it to be otherwise. Could a lasting peace be obtained? Potentially. But it comes with trying to find out the way of maintaining that peace to a people who's known only violence, who's only known fighting amongst the other tribes and other members. All vying for power, all vying for one other thing: survival. Do I believe you could do
Then I
this?
saw.
I believe you could do this. I believe you could. But would you be happy at the end of the day with it? Would you be happy leading a nation constantly fighting each other?
I'm happy to be with you. I'd be happy to have my people united without blood. But to my knowledge, this world has little left to give. I don't expect anything out of this. I hope we make the changes necessary, but we might as well die trying. And if it must be that I have to find unity, to massacre, I would not will it, but I will make the changes that I must. I want prosperity, I want peace, I want the end of us having to fight to live. If we never need to. If everything is right. If we can just focus on just existence, we wouldn't need the violence. There's a better way, there must be. There's always a better way. I want to just be done after the Rosewood. I want to be finished if we solve the rifts. I want everything to be right.
And what happens?
But it's just...
And what happens, Lafron, if we solve everything, but there's nothing left? You have to remember, Lafron, the world that we're trying to fight and save is not the world that we once loved. It will not and it cannot go back to the way it was. It never can. The way that the world was over 10 years ago is a figment, a memory. We cannot go back to the past. If we find a way to beat the rifts, to end the destruction, all of it, the world has to rebuild. And when it rebuilds, it won't be the same. The land is forever changed. Its peoples are forever changed. What I want more than anything, Lafron, is to be by your side, always. That won't ever change. Whether you choose to become the warlord that will eventually become the God King, I will stand beside you. Should you wish to forge your own path, leave Rosewood, I will walk beside you. What path you choose to take, I will be there beside you.
Perhaps maybe it is not but a dream. I just want something to look to after.
I'll give you an easy one. How about looking forward to us? King or no king, I still love you. And I'm just happy to have you.
And I love you as well. I'm sorry if my dreams of grandeur have killed that.
I've known.
You are everything to me, Maeneth.
Just as you are for me. I've known where that path would lead. I just waited for you to see if you would discover it on your own. And now you have.
Everything has been here this whole time.
Yeah.
Have I been lost really that long?
A little bit. But you've always found your way back. Just as you have now. So, right now. Right now. You have a job to do. Find your team. Be there for them. Listen to them. Some opinions are going to be hard, some will be easy. But you're still a leader, Lefron. They look up to you. Just as much as I know you look up to them as well. So continue to be that leader for them. Do the best you can. But also don't be afraid to put your foot down. A good leader.
Are you fucking making out? No fucking in the cabin.
No! That's not... We're just... It's just a conversation!
The number 2 rule. No fucking in the cabin. Don't do that. You have a bedroom? You could grab a towel.
Oh no.
It's not in
know what?
This is a tavern, not a brothel. I don't care what Murtash says. It's not a brothel.
It's not. We're not doing anything of the sort.
We're doing team building exercises, but not like that. We're building the team we already have. We're not building an entirely separate team.
What?
Hi, Murtash. Good seeing you.
Hey, Mitchell.
Lefron.
Yes.
Anyway,
Look
we're doing
up.
team building exercises. You want in, Maeneth?
What's the team building exercise?
Oh, I got a few in mind. One of them is we get a bunch of snowballs, and then we just go around we ask questions, and if you can't answer the question within a certain amount of time, we chuck snowballs at you.
Okay, what's the
And
other one?
Once we get bored of,
I feel is my stick.
all right, once we get bored of that, we're all going to try to get as much snow as we can and pile it
Yo,
underneath
thank you for the gift
the
sub.
airship.
I can
Then we're going to jump into
more
it.
seconds, but I don't see you.
Yeah, go ahead and watch my stick run.
How did you come up with these?
Yeah, I am curious how you came up with these.
Well, I read in a book.
I
And
don't
then,
see- is there
Ah.
something
the last thing I have planned,
spasm?
I was originally going to use eggs instead of snowballs, but we didn't have enough eggs.
Yeah, let's not use that.
I'm gonna look for the other
Yeah, no, we
side.
need that for breakfast.
Yeah.
The last thing we're going to do is like a tower defense kind of thing where we're going to split up into 2 teams. And we're just, it's going to be like that war game we did where one of us defends an area and the other one tries to get into it. But no weapons. We only have snow. Or if we do use
Ooh.
weapons, it's going to be like sticks.
That one actually would be fun.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought of it.
Yeah. Depends on when you're doing it, though. Let me know when you're wanting to do that. Because, it is starting to get late in the evening. So, I would be happy to do at least that one. So, but it's up, it's up to him.
All right.
Let me know.
It's not up to him. It's up to me, and we're doing it.
Okay, fair enough. But
Okay.
I'll let you guys talk for a bit. I'm gonna go and check on some few things. Let me know when you want to do it. I'll be around. Just come find me.
All right, I'll try to find you.
Yeah.
I never will either.
I don't think I ever will.
That's a good thing in my opinion, honestly. I don't think that anyone should be able to get over witnessing something like that.
Overall, great help.
Hey, May.
Try to keep
Hey.
calm. Don't be more scared than you might usually be. Don't lose your composure. Don't run off wildly. And as long as you keep the symbolism in mind, don't touch anything weird.
Hello.
You should be fine.
Evening.
Out of curiosity, any of you seen Saline?
Thank you for the warning. You to ask. I might ask you for help for
briefly earlier.
I saw her earlier too. I was just wondering if anyone's seen her
And she was
recently.
out.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see.
I
Alright.
believe this is my 12th plus the ones that she made.
What else? What else is there?
Yeah, you too.
Ask. What the heck?
Hey. Ugh. Hey, Talia.
Hello, Maeneth.
How are you doing?
As well as I might any day, I suppose. Yourself.
Better than the past few days, that's for sure. I'm just hoping I don't get sick again, but
Well, it's fortunate you're at least somewhat improved.
Yeah. So, what's been going on with you since the last time we talked?
A never-ending, well... It's always never-ending, I suppose. A never-ending, There is always something happening, and rarely is it good, and rarely is it dealt with efficiently.
Fair.
I spent mayhaps an hour quarreling with Lefron earlier. Apologies for that.
I talked with them after you were done. You gave him food for thought, that's for sure.
I'm not a reasonable woman. That I know. But I do hope that I am at least on balance. Not completely off the path of things.
Is it cold outside? Every inch of ship talk time.
I honestly feel easier out here than within. So while I came looking for Yorl, I gave up pretty quickly. Yes, well, you could be as well, but you insist upon standing here with us.
Well, because I fucking like spending time with my sister.
Sorry.
I've not had the chance to do that recently. Also, she's cool too. I guess.
It's probably not a good thing for me being out the cold for too long, given that I'm recovering from whatever sickness I caught. But you know.
Way stupid.
I know.
What do you mean, why stupid?
She said way stupid. Way stupid.
Much stupid.
Just a bit. Some days.
I think this is more than a bit.
Fair. I see you got use of your arm back.
Yeah. Took a hell of a lot of doing, but got there in the end.
I'm glad.
I was to practice.
Well, in fairness, I did practice on myself first.
Fair.
That one didn't work.
Can I
though.
fit here? Maybe. Oh! I'm squeezing.
Precarious to the edge. Oh no.
I like my balance over that of many here. It's baffling to me to see people fail to walk around on the ice and snow. So I suppose the sand is rather miserable.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, if, you're not used to it, if you've never seen it before.
Can't tell if that one was Penny or the courier.
Don't know.
That's cool.
Here we come in. Uh-oh. Where did Mercer go? I walked in the door. You just Alright. Alright. Do we want to check the open light real quick?
Would be best.
What do we want?
What are you looking for? Oh. I suppose they could be over there. We were over there 10, 15. We walked back from there right before I saw you, Philia. And we were alone over there, but they could be.
Where's there? That way, that way.
Over to the dragon.
I mean, last I heard where Coquette was, she went over to the fishing hole, wherever that was.
Are there still people down and over by the crater?
No idea.
So,
Also, hey, Celine.
we were over there, and I believe we were the last, but that's not a guarantee.
How long has your arm been weird?
Like just
Like
define weird. Like
time-wise.
just
It's like how-
this.
How long has it been like different than you're like born with?
Probably about, I'd say, maybe a week and a half after we first arrived at Norendel was when the first bit of it changed to,
I should resume my search.
from the, basically the whole hand down to about the elbows. It changed basically overnight. So I think it's been about a year and a half at this point. Maybe.
I mean, I remember seeing. It would have been around the time of the ball, which was when Ike was there. So that was, that's when I saw
had it before that point.
Fair enough.
So they're trying to get the timeline of everything.
I mean, if you could just ask. I'm willing
That is
to
what I
tell
just
you.
did?
Yeah, but maybe with a little bit more lead up than just, hey, when did you get the weird arm?
Well, I mean, you told me. The answer
I
anyway.
did,
I
and
don't need all of the words.
Yeah. But I'd like it maybe just a little bit more dignity to the question. I'm not a science project. They already had me intentionally pick up a piece of opalite with the hand both normal and all monstery to see when it would blow up, knowing full well it probably would blow up. So I mean, I'm already feeling enough like a science project to people. What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, did it blow up? Did it go boom?
Yes. Not
Okay,
while it was
good to
like this,
know.
but mere contact with the claw. Just touching it barely caused it to detonate. And send numerous tiny little shards of crystal straight into my hand. Hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Seems like it. But yes, we're doing research on the affliction to get a timeline of how soon it affects people, how it will affect people.
Have you spoken at all to Severin about this?
Oh yes, absolutely. We're that is how I'm asking you this.
I'm just making
working very
sure
heavily
because
with
if you
him right now.
haven't, I would have recommended you do.
Oh no, I had to touch his daughter and look at her insides to see things.
Can you please say that in a different way? What did you do?
Why? You are not the first person to say this. Why is it so wrong to say that? That is literally what I did.
Without any context of what you were doing, that sounds really inappropriate.
I am a medic. I touch people and look inside them all the time.
How would I'm trying to think of how a better way to phrase that would be, and I'm drawing a blank.
See, it is pointless words for the same result.
You know what?
Pointless.
Fair enough.
I have to come into contact with you so that I can see your pathways.
See, that would have made a lot more sense.
That actually does make a lot more sense.
But it is so much easier to just say I had to touch her to see inside of her.
Alright, catch you later.
You know,
could at least say for what purpose, instead of leaving it vague.
So
Never mind.
I would say maybe I have to touch
seen-
to see inside their wells.
You've seen their pathways.
Yeah.
It's same
Did
thing.
it look any notably different than, any of the other four?
Worse. She's had this much longer.
Well, yeah, she's basically had it for, I believe, about a little close to
11
double
years.
the length of time that I had. I think I'm the one who has had it
Basically,
the longest.
since the rift started.
Longest up until she showed up, so I think now she's had it about twice as long as I've had. Basically, for as long as the rifts have been a thing, she's had it. And I had mine about
It
maybe
is bad. Very
4
bad.
or 5 years into the rift's existence.
You know how with a lot of you, it is like
That
a
abyssal
little
mass
leech
nearby the
that is just
celestial
chilling
well.
in there. It's like a little leech. Hers is like everything is engulfed.
Like you basically can't see the well anymore.
Well, I can still see it, but she cannot use it.
It's completely enshrouded.
Yes.
Okay, because I can still use Divine. Well, all one spell, I know, but...
Hmm.
Well, I don't know if she can't use it, but like I think it'd be like wonky if she did try to use it.
Kind of like how sometimes my water magic just shifts affinity.
Yes.
But for her...
Also, do not go near the queen.
I'm well aware at this point.
Okay.
We've worked it out. I didn't get it at first. I thought I was just coming down with something that was very bizarrely just short-lived.
Yeah, no.
But we've worked it out. Well, we worked it out that it seems that going near her is what causes me to feel unwell.
Yes.
It's
Do you want to know what
tolerable.
happens inside you when that happens?
Something's happening. But it's not just
Yes.
humans.
No, it is something that is happening. It is like a reaction to being near her.
Who did you test this on?
I think it is okay to say this. It was Riley.
I mean, we're all afflicted.
I was holding
the same
her
way.
hand
It's
and walking
probably
around
good
to see
Yeah,
where it was getting worse.
I was gonna say
It
it'd
is
be
how it
nice
comes
to
in.
know. Just I know. Okay, so okay,
She
so
led me like a little sniffing.
anyways,
thing.
so something happens.
Yes, the little corrupted bit goes woo,
Like
waves.
It fluctuates.
Yes, it
like
moves.
if you almost like if you were dropping a rock onto still water and it starts rippling.
It ripples outwards.
Like that sort of appearance.
Like, whoa. Yeah.
Is it more so that it ripples, or is it more so like a fluctuating like a heartbeat?
Waves. Like wave.
And you made this
Interesting.
known to Severin, at least, I hope, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Malik.
And look, I mean, there's only so much I can do to not be intentionally near them. There's
I
so
know.
many places I can go on the
I mean,
ship.
Quinn also knows not to get near you, so... Like, if she tries to purposely walk towards you, she's doing it on purpose and tell somebody.
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, I personally would be wanting to more understand what the nature of her situation is. That it has an influence on the others. Which you can't
It might
exactly do
be-
by completely
Hers is
avoiding
just,
them.
like, so much. Like, attracts the other shit to try and, like...
Well, if
Which is
that's
a
the
good pattern.
case, is she in danger by the fact that we have a bunch of things that don't like being near occultic energy sources on the ship? If her mere presence is effectively an amplifier or resonance point for other people with that sort of affliction.
She might... I think she's been warned, but I can warn them at some point as well.
Okay, well,
Alright.
if it wasn't thought about, you should
just
probably...
so y'all know, dinner's ready when y'all are ready.
Got it.
Oh,
Cool,
food.
thank you.
Oh.
Oh, people.
Lothariel on his horse.
Ah, the divorce.
Ah.
Carrying people on doors.
Yeah, the divine horse, divorce.
Well, I'm gonna head inside. It's getting a little bit way too cold for my liking.
Oh, thank goodness.
You could have just asked.
I feel awkward.
Before we go, quick thing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something too.
Shoff has been seen around on the ship a couple times in the orb.
Yes, it was actually in front of me for a brief little bit of time down in the tavern when I was talking with Lefron. Lefron didn't see it, but I saw it in the bookcase.
I will say that it seems like I managed to get there time. I had Lefariel move the opalite out of my room because, well, after that little experiment, I didn't exactly feel comfortable sleeping with it so close to me.
Yeah, there's 3 crates worth in Lefron and I's room too.
Well, as long as none of you in that room use a cult, you have no reason to worry, but...
I don't.
I did ask if it was uncomfortable and discomforting for them to be near, because it seemed like they were trying to avoid it a bit. It seemed like they indicated yes, and I told them this, and I asked them, and I even said out loud, I'm assuming this is going to be a very biased answer, so forgive me if I take it with a grain of salt. Is it dangerous that we have this? And the orb turned to the color that they've usually used to represent yes, and stayed that way for a good 5 seconds.
Lovely.
So, according to him, it is very bad that we have this, but I may be having that follow-up conversation finally.
Well, we'll see if they want to come and talk with me then. But I was talking with Jacqueline earlier.
If you find yourself alone, you can always try to call out to them. See if you can have an audience with them alone. Find a place that's away from the opalite, ideally. Somewhere that they'll be comfortable. If you need somewhere to do that, you can use my room. There's none in there. Not anymore.
Okay. I was talking with Jacqueline.
Just let me know
earlier.
before you do that so I can redirect people away from the room.
Yeah. I was talking with Jacqueline earlier and got on the subject of the dragon and such, about his terms or whatever that he set forth for Rosewood.
Clearing out his lair of roofed beasts.
Well, not only that, clearing out the opalite, then clearing out the rift beasts in his cave, and then and only then would whatever he's got down there, Rosewood gets to have, which, according to certain individuals, believe it's the body of Luna. But no one knows for certain if it is Luna, it's just a body of white. And so I started wondering, I was like, well... started bringing back to mind certain things of when I was doing mercenary work. When you're a person...
Payment up front, that sort of thing?
Not even. When you are a being or a person of power, in a position of power, you dictate the terms, right?
Right.
So, let's say for an example, I have an individual. I have a hostage. I hide all defining features of said individual to the point of they don't know who they are. I then make the demands of you must bring me, let's say for example, 500 gold. Right? You can bring a certain amount of individuals with you, but you have to bring me 500. You have to bring me 500 pieces of gold, and you get your person back. I can dictate every single action that they will take because I know for a fact that if this is someone that they care about, I can dictate their every action. Because they're not going to risk.
And they will do...
They're not going to risk anything.
They'll do whatever it takes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now here's the fun part. What if they fulfilled their end of the terms? And I turned that hostage over to them. what if it isn't who? But I played the fun little trick of it's not who they're looking for. They just gave me 500 gold and I'm out. Or I just I create an ambush.
They effectively never made any terms for afterwards, nor did they ever actually get to confirm the status of what is on offer, and you never technically lied to them about anything.
Correct.
It's like all that was said was, you can have them back, but who is them?
Exactly. Loopholes.
They never got to, lying by omission.
Exactly.
Something that seems we're dealing with a lot these days, but...
Yeah.
Did anybody actually ask to be able to look upon the body?
So from what Jacqueline told me, certain individuals did see said body, but from a distance, nothing to confirm nor verify the identity.
Of course. Here is, of course, the problem.
Exactly.
I doubt any of us truly actually know what Luna looks like.
True, but we also don't know if it is or isn't. That's the thing. Because right now, we have no idea who that body is. We have no idea what the dragon really wants.
At the end of the day, whatever it is probably something of significance. For them to be willing to sit upon it and guard it with their very body, even while their very home is being ravaged by rift beasts. So obviously it's something that is at least valuable enough to them that they're willing to forego defending their own home for it.
Or there's something else at work.
Consider that.
Like I said, or there's something more sinister at play, but who knows? It's just something to keep in mind.
With the terms of the deal as they are, since we've already started, we are in no position to turn tail and run now, lest we want to see how quickly this airship can get shot down.
Well, exactly. Because, well, the dragon holds the power. Offend the dragon.
We didn't have to take the opalite now, but we've already started, so clearly they felt they were agreeable enough terms.
Makes you wonder, though, if whoever was making the terms knew to ask the right questions.
Well, that's another question in itself.
Have you been told about the mind control creature?
Huh?
I'm sorry, the what?
Alright, I'll be brief. Don't go out alone.
Oh.
Sorry, mild distraction.
Yeah, that's a distraction, all right. Oh, understood. Got it.
Anyways,
wait,
sort of folklore creature called the Forsaken. It can alter your mind upon contact. If it does, it usually only targets people alone. So groups of 5 or more if you leave for the forest.
Got it.
Out of curiosity, were you among the group of people that went out trying to find Murtesh the other day when we went back up this way?
No, but I know I saw the creature as well. It's the same one. Long
okay, because
patches of
we
Oh,
heard
lovely.
some sort of like weird cry of sorts from the trees.
It apparently got Winters at some point, so she was trying to kill us for a while.
Okay.
She has enough going on without that.
Subdued.
Yeah.
Regardless, groups of 5 or more if you leave.
Appreciate the heads up, Ivir.
I'm assuming we're safe as long as we're on the ship, though, right? Like, even if we're on top deck?
No, you should not assume that. It got Winters on top of a massive tree trunk.
Okay,
That's
well, that
terrifying.
was information I didn't know, so thank you.
That's a little terrifying.
All he said was not to leave. He didn't say anything about don't be alone on the top of the deck.
You know, details, right? Jeez.
Yeah.
But still,
But
point still stands.
yes, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You are completely right to be, well, unsure about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well.
So that's where he spent all this time.
So with this, we're expecting all the teams to be in the ship.
Who?
Correct? Alright. Looks
Barrett.
like Winter's made it back correctly and getting treated.
Haven't seen him all day. Well, okay, that's a lie. I've seen him in the morning, but after we went our separate ways so I could blow my hand up, I haven't seen him since then.
Another individual with wings. Interesting.
No, that's the courier from this morning.
I was in
That's,
bed, so I
his
didn't
cousin.
see them. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's why they look so similar from a distance.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. At first I thought it was Penny flying up, and then I was like, wait, never mind.
Got
Look, a
it.
wolf.
Doggo.
Puppy.
And there goes
Anyways.
Rin off by herself.
No, she has the dog with them, and as we all
Okay.
know, that means perfectly. No one can be attacked while in the company of a
Oh,
dog.
you're
That's just
right.
illegal.
You're right. Yeah, it is illegal. Mm-hmm. See, even the beasts know not to do that.
Yeah, but just to make you aware, there's a good chance I will be speaking with them more to perhaps get their perspective on what it is that we have obtained, because obviously it's not a secret to them that we have it. So I might as well hear it from them, what they perceive it to be.
Would you
I
like
asked
me to be
them
there
if
for
they-
that?
If you are... Unless there's a way for us to be in the same interaction, I do not know. That would be a matter between you and him.
Fair.
I have no control over that. That's why I'm saying, if you want to make an attempt, find somewhere you can be alone, call out to them, use my room if you need, so there's no opalite in there, and just let me know.
Huh.
And there's Trudona, probably.
Expect it to actually go somewhere.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, I mean, I can try. It's just more so if I go into your room and then someone else comes in and they're gonna be like, well, what the fuck are you doing in here? You know?
If you're going to, that's why I said, let me know, and then I can go wait outside and keep people out.
Fair. You know, never in my life did I expect to see an actual dragon.
Never did I. And at this point, it's already become something where I'm just like normal about it, and I feel like that's a sign of how far out of control life has gotten.
You know what? Fair.
But yes, like I said, if you want to, let me know.
Yeah, I'll see if I can...
I'll make sure the conditions are ideal.
Did the bunny get touched by the abyss?
Wait,
Is
what
it because of
happened to
cult
it?
users? Is it because you were touched by the abyss?
Poor shit.
Hey, Ren.
Is there anything we can do with this? That might be our answer.
thank you enough for showing us this much.
Oh, hey, Ghoul.
My thanks. And once again, if you ever need a way to communicate, if you ever have a word, please tell me and I shall deliver.
Thanks,
Did you
for
call
doing
out to her? Did you call out to
Yes.
her? Or did she appear on her own?
I called out to her and Lady Gaia, both. My greed got the better of me.
Given how readily we seem to be answered by entities well beyond our power, I can't exactly blame you for trying.
The bigger concern to me is whether I asked her for a sign. She just guided me here to this, right?
If I sit down, I'm not going to be able to stand back up
We have to
again.
be from a god on what to do.
It is effectively akin to a god's blood or life essence. So.
I mean, like, the face looks sad, but
Name one animal that's happy to end up on a plate.
I guess that's fair, but like it looks particularly sad. Look at this table.
That was your 11 out of.
Hey.
That was your 11.
Out of what? 10, 20.
Please eat as well.
Asper keeps raising the bar.
He tries. Well, I mean, he hit the 20 and then he went back to like a 14 at one point. So
Listen,
he keeps
overall,
trying,
I
and that's
did
what
pretty good,
counts.
alright.
As long as you keep trying and learning, you'll eventually do good.
Well, he made an effort.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
You hear about the mind control deer?
Yeah. Yeah, Ivir told me.
Oh, is that its name?
Forsaken?
Called the Forsaken. It's
That's
not
a
real, but
lovely
apparently we
name.
have one around, so
Well, shit.
we'll have to find a book.
I feel like I heard a
prefer
ghost story
deary
about
mean.
that once, but I've heard so many ghost stories and so many
happens a
reports
lot.
I could not tell you which
It's-
one.
Yes. It's basically,
Yeah, I
I mean,
kinda
it's the
prefer
thing
the
that
name
you
Deary
tell
Me.
to
Sorry.
scare children away from going away from the campfire at night. Like, it is
Oh,
truly.
Lorian.
I've heard like 16
Pop deck, maybe?
still
With-
in the past decade.
Your
He might be top
with
Well, I
Quinn,
think it's because every region sort of has.
I hope so.
their own, like, what would you call it?
And Lothario, it's been a few days.
cautionary
Said you had
tale.
wanted to talk when I had arrived.
There's always
If you still want to
stories
do
that are
that, I'll
being told,
be
but they
around
stem from
today
some sort
for
of
quite a
truth.
while.
Yeah, of course.
At least if they're told by an elder.
The odd thing is,
I'm very cool.
they can't see. I don't think they can do it on a nightly basis, but
I'm just gonna get some food. Can I steal your blanket?
if you
Yes.
reach out, just have a clear idea because you will be on a clock.
Understood.
Amazing.
Oh, there he is.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings. How's she been doing?
I'm sorry if you were just looks like in the middle of something. Just
The Forsaken.
Forsake.
If we're gonna do it, may as well do it now.
Right. Try not to take too much time, but
I'll just
I
simply
will.
make it quick and see if they'll contact a different way, I guess, then.
I will give you an alibi if anyone asks.
Got it. There is supposed to be no gold light in your room, right? Because it is in your room.
No, what?
Oh, I didn't see the DM box. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay. That is a fucking entrance and a half. Holy shit. I just hear this boom coming through my left side of my ear as I'm picking my music. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, do I have my voice mod on?
Yeah, your
Okay,
voice
that's probably
mod's on.
what's going on there.
You'll have to, I'm gonna
There
clip
we go.
that later. I'm fucking clipping that later. Holy shit, that was great. Oh my god. You threw me off so hard. Fuck. Okay. Maeneth is going to attempt to call out to Shoth in an attempt to speak with him.
Okay.
I know Worthless is also in character because I know that's mostly his thing, but I don't know if any of the other, if you or the other staff would be willing to facilitate that, so. All right. Hells, I don't even know how to go about doing this, but Celine said that I should try and talk, reach out, but don't know if you'll be able to hear. I know you were apparently listening the last time. Well, Shoth, if you're there, I'd like to speak with you. Should you be willing? I'm curious. I'd be interested in hearing and learning more. Maybe ask a few questions of my own from what Celine has already told me. Didn't expect that to work, I'll be quite honest, but I did have questions, but whether or not you wish to actually speak with a voice, that is up to you. Or would you prefer it to be in this manner? Celine said that you were born from Arena. Is that true? Is she still alive? The rifts and such, are they a part of your doing? So something else. The opalite that has been gathered. Celine said it was dangerous. Or at least, you noted that it was dangerous. Is that true? Is it dangerous to you? Is it dangerous to everyone aboard the ship? Hmm. Let's see. In terms of what has happened recently, specifically in terms of the moon, was it you who did that? Was it the rifts? Are the rifts and the abyss one and the same? Interesting. Okay. Did you ever wish for harm to come to Luna? Did she wrong you? Thanks, Kaz.
My bad, sorry.
Motherfucker. Did you assist in her destruction? I would ask why, and how, but not easy enough to explain doing in this form. You and, well, I guess more so just simply you, watch over Celine, correct? I have much and more to ask, but at the same time, it's not something it's easy to put into a yes or no question. Though I don't know if you are willing to communicate in any other way. Fair enough. But I am interested to understand. At least, hear this side of the story. Is it true, then, that there is an imbalance between the two creators? Is it Drudona favored? I do intend to at least listen and help, especially with Celine. Would you accept my help? Fair enough. Then I'd be happy to at least attempt to do so. Interesting. Most interesting. Right. Thank you.
That I did not.
I suppose they're going to try to figure that out together.
Hello.
Everything handled? We're in there for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I will
Okay.
be in my
If
room
you
if
need-
you need me for anything.
Sure thing.
He answered.
So, he answered how to go.
Interestingly, Trill's trying to process some of the answers that he gave.
Did they actually speak, or were they simply using the color-changing form of communication?
Color. White and dark blue.
Yes.
I'm assuming
You know the difference between them, yes?
white I would seem to be the yes, dark blue seemed to be the no.
Okay, good. Then you're on the same page.
Well, at least given what I had asked, I knew that some of the answers were going to be yes, so if it was going to be the opposite, I kind of would have figured that out pretty quickly.
Yes. Well, before you answer, I figure I might as well, before it slips my mind, let you know that while you were in there doing that, a different orb showed up.
The gold
Not
one?
gold, not purple. Gold was around earlier, but no. White. Or silver, I couldn't tell.
That's...
But,
Huh.
based off what happened, because it showed up hovering behind a stary, and briefly interacted for a bit, usual color changing stuff, but then floated up to the symbol on his sash and disappeared. When I asked him what that symbol was, he said it was the symbol of Stella, that of Qualm. I dare say that probably was its way of trying to indicate it either is Qualm or one representing it. So we have yet another god's attention, sending messengers our way. If that doesn't indicate how deep we are in the middle of this deep conflict between the realms, I don't know what will.
Hey, Lafron.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways.
Pawns
So what
in a
did you
grand
ask?
plan. Mainly confirming some of the things that you told me.
Such as?
Whether or not that, well, it was born of Arena, or he was born of Arena.
I'm not sure if they can be really classified as he or any other pronoun. It's just the most predominant side of their voice sounds more deeper, so I just default to he for convenience.
Fair. I asked whether or not the rifts in the abyss were one and the same, and he said no.
Based off the understanding that we have, the rifts are more of the akin to a shallowing to the abyss.
But not one and the same. Which is interesting.
Well, one would not really say that a shallowing to the plane of life is the same thing as the actual life plane.
You two alright? Need anything?
No, we're good.
Good.
Yeah.
We're just
Catching
up since it's been a couple days since I was able to actually talk to them, and a lot has happened since then. Like a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon was a lot.
You would have liked to meet them. They seemed interesting.
I mean, if I get the opportunity to talk with them, I'd take it, but...
Well, we might get that chance before we leave, seeing as we still have part of our deal that we need to uphold.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a relatively quick deal we can...
Speaking of, have we gotten an indication of where this lair is?
Not to my knowledge, no. At least, if it was explained, it was not explained in enough detail that I can remember. But I'm sure we'll find out in time.
That's what because we need... That's part of it before we're going to be allowed to get whatever it is they're guarding directly, or at least that's what I understand of the deal. I wasn't close enough to really hear all the negotiations.
We just have to clear out the cave and remove any remaining opalite. That's about as extensive as the deal gets.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be more worried
I'm
as
sure
to
you've
what's
already
in
heard
that
all the
cave.
stuff, but do be aware that it's... do be aware it's not just casting, putting occultic energy into it like some people, but mere contact with it in any form can cause it to blow up. So I think the only one who needs to worry about that on your team is Murtesh, but just be aware that it doesn't need to be casted into. Just touching it with something that's radiating occult can cause it to blow up.
We have a time bomb on our ship, Lafron.
Yeah, Malik ordered me to test it with my hand. I could hold it normally while I was like this, but mere contact with the claw made it explode in my palm, so... And I wasn't deliberately casting anything into it, it was just touching it.
I will confer with Murtash and make sure he knows not to touch the damn things.
If anything...
I mean, just as long as... I don't know if he has anything that just makes him passively exude occult around him, but if he does, just know mere contact is enough. No casting required.
I was gonna say, if anything too, you should probably let the other captains know to not let it, like, to either move that someplace where they can't get to it, or what, because, yeah, if someone decides to fuck around, find out...
Who knows?
There's... I was gonna say Severin knows, Riley, all of my team is aware as far as I can tell. There's a number of people that know, but I don't know if the full report of that experiment went around, but all the captains I believe, knew that it was a thing, because I believe that's when it was brought up. That was like, hey, do that. So.
Yes, it was channeling the occult. We were told at least the best basic description of the reaction is that it is similar to Aetherite, just the opposite. Instead of divine, it is occult.
Well, specifically that I was
if you touch
that order to do that test was at that meeting. But yes, I'm not like actively pumping mana out of my claw when it's like that, but just touching
I
it.
would not recommend that.
Yeah, I mean, it does what it does. But yes.
I would not know. I do not have a clue.
Any form of... I do not know if any other active occult spells, like if any... I know a few people have shrouds of the nature. I don't know if coming into contact with it while the shroud is up would cause that reaction as well. Something to bear in mind for anybody that does have one of that nature, because I know there are a few.
Well, I'll do my best to relay at least just no occult overall.
Yeah. No, like, don't have a cult anywhere near them at all for safety, because it's not just casting into it, it's potentially, if it's in close enough proximity to be even remotely influenced, touched by it, whatever the best way to word it, proximity is a risk.
Got it. Noted. Grand.
If anything, put it into a secure lock room and lock the door. That would be my suggestion.
I mean, if you've seen how much of that stuff is laying around, I don't know if we have that option.
I know.
We don't have space for that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, Barrett.
Yeah, there's way too much of it to put it anywhere away from here, but at the very least, given the results it went from me, I had Lefariel...
Very bad.
I had Lefariel move the crate that was in our room out of there because I didn't want there to be some random chance I wake up and be like, the claw's out because something rifty is happening and I'm inches from a bomb.
Yeah. If it needs to be, I'm going to ask for more blankets. If not, I'm sure we'll figure out a way to keep warm.
We can, I mean, it makes a little difference, but it wasn't like so much that I won't be able to handle it.
So, I've never really asked, and I wasn't sure if it was my place to ask, but what is the matter of the claw situation for you? I never understood that.
So that's not a construct, like a magical construct where it's just forming around my hand. That is actually my hand. My bones and muscles are tearing and breaking apart whenever it happens. It hurts really bad. And it seems to be feeding off of my celestial well whenever it does that, because there's like this mass around it. And it gets bigger whenever that happens. Then it gets smaller, then it gets bigger again. Yeah, it's part of the sickness, kind of like, it's just why it's passively always black and has those purple veins glowing on it. Kind of like Quinn with the horns and the tail, that's apparently the same thing.
Hey, Faze.
Hey,
Rampa.
I'm sorry, that is your affliction, Carrie. Seems like...
This was the most, air quote, recent part of it. I've grown used to it all. It used to be a lot more unbearable, as he could attest. He's seen it from the very beginning. It used to be a lot more excruciatingly painful and maddening to deal with. Now it's just... It hurts, but I've
gotten stronger.
Learned how to just grin and bear it most of the time. It's also all the mental effects from all the stuff that is difficult.
I understand. Well, charge forth and power through, I say. This shit was not easy. At all.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So, I understand.
Hopefully I don't get to a point where I lose a sense, because I would like to keep all of mine.
I prefer that as well.
Do you know if Helma's in?
She is in her room.
And there she is.
She is now out of her room.
You shall be ready.
I would like to talk to you about something, Barrett.
Man, the timing on this is impeccable.
Room?
Of course.
Seems conversations are afoot.
Match made in the heavens.
Pretty practically.
Yep.
That was interesting to watch.
That was.
Anywho, I think I've
that was.
this one for long enough. I don't want to.
You're fine, dear. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you need anything of me, I'll.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah.
Such.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got like pummeled with like 15 snowballs, and I'm still trying to get over it. Enjoy your conversations.
Wait, why?
Team building exercise.
Training exercise. Oh, bonding exercise. There. Yes. Yep. There you go.
I missed it. Damn.
Okay.
I really wanted to participate in that one. Oh well. There's always next time. Anyways, where were we?
Seeing as we have very limited time, so you asked about the rifts and the abyss, if they were one the same. You were told no. We started talking about what that technically means and how a shallowing isn't necessarily the plane, but more a reflection of it across onto our plane.
Right.
Where the veil between them is thinnest. And we never got past that point yet.
Okay. So, I also asked about the opalite. I asked if it was a danger to him. He said yes. I asked if it was a danger to everyone aboard the ship. Also yes. And especially given the fact of what we just saw with the gold orb. Yeah. That's,
Gold orb was saying that it was something that would be useful to us. So
indeed.
Again, biased perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
While I am willing to be inclined to hear out why they think it is dangerous to us,
I kind of stressed that to them too.
I would hope that they also, that somebody hears why Judona thinks we need it, or why it would be of use to us.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can make the determination for ourselves.
Right.
But again, presently I am a little bit inclined to trust in Shoff, given that us having this is going to paint targets on our backs.
Yeah. I wanted to ask. No, I also stressed to us like I would like to ask more, but I can't necessarily ask in a yes or no question because, well, certain questions can't be asked as yes or no. I didn't ask about the gold orb, just simply because I didn't know how he would respond to it. The other one I asked about was...
Word your questions carefully if you are going to bring them up.
That's why I didn't.
If they have any reason to believe that you are allied with the divine and as a result, quote, against them, it can end badly. Just the mere idea that I was connected to them, all over a pin, mind you.
Yeah.
A very unpleasant outcome.
Yeah. One of the other ones that I asked about because I was curious was in regards to Luna. I asked him because I know how much Luna meant to you, so do apologize for how I'm going to say this, so please do not take offense to this. I merely asked him if he disliked Luna. He said yes.
Yeah,
I asked...
take offense to you asking a simple question.
I know, but given that she was someone you respected and such, hence my hesitation.
It's complicated for me. They
Fair
were
enough.
somebody I followed from birth because I was raised to. It was less that I chose to, or more that I was taught it was the right thing to do. And it felt right, and it felt natural.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, it just felt empty to pray to them now, knowing that they are gone and that there's likely no one actually hearing me. Just like how I used to pray by dancing under the moonlight. The moon gone, it felt empty.
Yeah.
But praying to Erina, trying to speak to her, let her know that I see her in her plight and I sympathize with her pain. No one taught me to do that. No one told me it was right. Many people would probably tell me it's bad. But it was what I chose to do.
Mm.
And in a way, it's felt like speaking to an new old friend, in a sense. Somebody that I've never really met, but yet I feel like I understand a lot more about them than I thought I did.
Well, following that question, because he did say, yes, he did not like Luna. I asked then if he was the one who had aided in the moon's destruction. He said no. So it wasn't him.
But I see no fault in it happening.
Right.
Interesting.
I also asked if Erina was still alive. He said yes.
She is wounded. But she is not dead. That was a distinction made very clear to me when I spoke in our dream. Because the way they initially had said it, how they said she was struck down by her sister, made me assume that she was no more. And it was a misconception I was quickly corrected, much to my relief.
Gotcha. I remember you telling me that, but yeah. I also asked if...
You now heard it for yourself.
Yes. I also asked if there was an imbalance between the two. This was where I got the most interesting answer. The colors fluctuated between both yes and no.
That's effectively what that answer means. There is, but there isn't. Or that it is sometimes to say the answer is complicated.
I also asked if it was in Jordona's favor, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, it went no and then yes.
If it lingers on one color for a bit, that sometimes can almost be indicated of them having to think about it, and then...
It was for a brief second, and it was the dark blue, and then it went white for it was like dark blue for about a half second, and then it went white, if memory serves me correctly.
Celine?
Oh.
I see.
Do me a favor, sweetie. Listen to Helma on this one. I'm gonna need to check something.
What? Okay.
Something happened and I would like to make sure you are informed with it.
Okay, what happened?
Is it alright if this is a private conversation?
Sure. If you go in, I can quickly just say one last thing to her then. I'll be right behind you.
Of course.
Okay. Before I go, are you going to... Will there be follow-up?
I asked if he wanted my help. He said yes, and then he went inside of my chest.
Consider that your answer then.
Yep.
Likely here.
Let me know what happens. Oh boy. Hello.
He's worried about getting shot, even though her gun's gone.
Oh.
You never know. It's gone.
I feel like in this case we actually do know. You're fine.
Well, Jackson has a bunch of little guns. Maybe she has little guns. Or she'll use her unicorn horn.
What?
Or just magic.
I'm sorry if I scared you.
Are they?
You're not gonna
You were
shoot me again,
scared.
are you?
No, I don't want to shoot on you.
And you're not gonna touch any more
Most
orbs?
of the time, a shooting does not preceded by an apology. Well, I can't say that.
Yeah, well, she was not in her right mind, so
Alright.
she did not mean to.
I forgive you. Just please don't aim guns in my area.
The beast outside of her could have mind.
Yeah, I heard about that from Ivyr. He told me about the beast and what it did, and then he said that
In the moment, right?
Winter got affected and started shooting people.
That's the latest footnote tonight.
Just be careful around our food supplies, that's all.
Can't get you folks
No harm done. Supposedly it didn't hit anything important.
Where's everyone else? Down below?
Just be careful.
In the tavern, or?
I'm assuming so.
Alright.
Hey, I do not know.
Jackson shows where we where is he?
Find Lothario before I head back in.
Last I saw, he was
They've been
in the
trying to
training
have a
room.
talk with
Alright.
Spotting Mr.
I'll see who else is around, and then I'll probably just go down there.
They keep getting bold.
You know you can end the handshake, right? I don't know how to end the hand.
I can't
don't
promise
know how
he'll
to
still
end
be
the
there,
handshake.
but he was...
That's what matters, right? Not the other soldiers and warriors and fighters who could be getting their position given away. With loose lips and leaked information. No, they don't matter in the here and now.
Son of a
Only
bitch!
do.
You didn't need to
Only
kill
you,
him!
Jeremiah.
I swapped one soap for another. Seems.
He was a soldier, but he was a person.
You weren't soldiers. You didn't give a
I've seen Maeneth around. I've looked around, but I haven't seen him at all.
You ran.
Since I last saw you guys when you guys went out to the out in the out in the valley. No, I haven't seen him.
Now that they actually
execute one of us, and I hope it's ever fought in his life was the moment my fucking wrists were around his neck.
We weren't soldiers, we were scouts! I don't fucking know where you come from. This is the first mission with you. But hey, me and him, me and Jeremiah, we were scouts, not soldiers, not fighters. We weren't meant to engage. We barely
They
got
don't give us
training to
weapons
use our
and
weapons.
training to not fight.
Piece of shit.
You're not going to convince me.
Yeah.
You're misunderstanding
It's
how it works.
just started.
Very minimal to
So
me.
what's the plan here? Just let them talk and get information, or what?
I don't think I am.
You can stare. You can.
I think with the ramble.
You can run.
You know what the problem? People like you, they
It's a free
actually
show.
make it in life. People like you win.
I could make this even more interesting.
And then they climb the ranks because they don't give a shit about the people
Oh,
lower
how so?
than them. This is exactly what you did.
How devious do you
He
want
was
me to
lower
be?
than you and you fucking killed him.
We don't want to kill each other,
Well, we wouldn't be killing each other.
but
Yes. I actually got the rank
By all means.
to reach this level. What the fuck happened to
We
you?
okay? We good to give them a drink?
I wonder how you got ranked of all people.
I think if they get a drink, they'll try to actually kill each other.
No, like
I'm thinking
just,
take
I'm
the
just thinking
helmets
like water and such.
Clearly
We're
you
good to give
actually
them
know how
that.
to fight.
Uh,
Come on, spew it. Did you
I
kill
think
one
so.
of your teammates before? Is that why you got again deranked or something?
I'm gonna pull you for this one, just so I'm gonna run this by you, just so that you're aware of what I'm gonna do.
Confess.
Oh.
What's that?
Be right back.
The best part is not telling you.
It's nothing bad, mind you. It's nothing bad. It's not gonna kill them. It was gonna cause your mesh, though. It's gonna cause your mesh.
I don't fucking care what happens to you. You can die right now.
Was-
I will not bat an eye for what
What are you?
done to
What are you thinking of?
She pulls from her pouch a small vial of what looks like violet liquid.
feel guilty that I felt bad for you today. That I tried
What is this?
to get help for you.
A fun, devious little recipe that I discovered by accident.
Again, then kill him.
I'm gonna warn you. It's gonna stink.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I mean,
Before a soldier.
You know, I could just simply say.
Shit goes wrong.
You know, it's a good revealing of personalities, wouldn't you say?
It certainly would show a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'll say I didn't see anything.
Yeah, maybe you could pull Sunny aside for like a half second while I give him a drink. What do you say?
Well,
I'll be right
only
back.
person that can command Sunny to move would be okay. Would be
Okay, I'll
captain. But
just turn him up, just turn her around
Yes.
for a break. You know.
Yes, of course. I got.
Hiya.
Are you two having a lover's quarrel? What's going on?
What is there?
That's the second time today. What the fuck?
Picked me up.
I was
Like a child.
screaming, and nobody ran for help, which makes sense knowing what's down there now.
I was punched and no one came to help me.
What's going on in the bar?
Nothing. I think they're just trying to
That sounds like normal bar behavior to me.
What do you mean? It's
I
just
wasn't in the bar. I was.
it's just normal bar things.
I was on top deck.
I got dragged.
What? Were you dragged by Gello?
I was just bullshitting. Oh.
I'm gonna be taking my
Fucking kill you in
rest, and I'll be on guard.
May they kill me last, so that I can see you die. Piece of shit.
Go sit down.
I'm gonna go take my rest, and I'll be here the entire night.
Okay. Of course.
Kill me too. Fucking.
Oh, I don't need to do anything. You're the one who living my life.
Both shut
So
it.
now they're going to watch you.
You're the one that already has an actual.
And
You're
I've
the one
made
that
my
already has
reasons clear.
actual
You're just
crimes on
barking
you.
up the storm.
At the end of the day, no matter what situation you stand in, you're both in the same cell.
Yeah, and that's fucked up because he already killed one of us. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be me next? Do you not
No,
understand
it's
in this
not.
world it's kill or be killed? How do you know? How do you know?
How do I know?
But you lived.
Yes, and next is gonna be me, isn't it?
No.
It's not.
What are you gonna do? Stand guard here so that doesn't happen?
I have been here for the past 2.
Just like you guys
for the
stood
past
guard when
day.
Jeremiah was the one to die.
I left for 5 minutes thinking that we had
I
someone in
didn't
this
stand
room.
for shit.
I was not present for that. What happens when I am not around is not my fault. You cannot hold me accountable for
Yeah,
something
and
I
anyone
didn't
can
do.
literally just do that. Anyone can be like, oh, I am too tired
Do you
to
understand
guard
the
these
predicament that
idiots.
you're in
It's
right
not
now?
gonna be my fault. You
You
dare
are in the
call me friend? After what happened today? Oh.
Yes. I don't even know what to tell you because you're just blowing steam to blow steam. Like a toddler who's not getting their way.
I am
They
upset.
just found out that their friend died.
No, what
From
I'm
one of
getting
their own person.
What I'm getting at is that they don't seem to register in their mind that arguing is not going to solve anything.
Because they're
That's not
going
going to bring
through
your friend
grief.
Yes. You don't have to explain it to me. But to continue to get in the face of the man that it's not going to bring him back.
Don't call them a toddler.
I apologize, but if
To be fair, they only seem loyal to themselves.
I'll say this much.
Fucking
Speaking from. Listen. Use your ears and listen. Speaking from a warrior's perspective, all I've ever known is bloodshed and death.
and killing those that, quite frankly, could not have been deserving of it. There is honor in every soldier for the sacrifice they make.
This wasn't a sacrifice. He was murdered.
Not the sacrifice of him dying, the sacrifice of him choosing the life he chose.
He didn't really get a choice.
Can you please remove what ties me to my back? I don't really have it fair because he's tied on the front.
I don't know.
How about
At
you're
least
both still?
give me an equalizer.
No. He's not tied from the front.
He should not have been.
He should not have been.
Are you not tied though?
Tied in the back.
Oh, okay.
Just can't do that while I'm sitting.
How do you know he's not gonna be the one to attack me, huh?
Because I'm going to be here all night.
We're here all night.
And I have not moved.
Literally have pillows and blankets over there. We're gonna be here.
I'm not moving.
And I would rather have two of my own people alive.
I want you guys to be able to go home. That's what I want. I wish that I didn't come to wait to the part that it did, but it did. And there's no going back from that. But I still want you to be able to go home, because you are people too. You have somewhere you want to be. What I have done so far, for you, and you, is more than I can put into words. Because, honestly, I'm blanking right now, because I don't even know what to say, because it feels like no matter what I say to you, it's not going to be good enough.
I'm not completely unhearing your words. I am just upset. I've been tied like this for a long time. I am
You're a prisoner,
not
that's how
sleeping
that
great.
works.
Not. Shut the fuck up.
In my lands, we don't do prisoners.
They weren't watching.
We do not take in people. We kill them.
Like fucking Shy Guy
Life
says right there, man.
Itself is a gift to be had and enjoyed. I'm sorry that I was taken from your friend. Don't let it spread. You just ruin each other's lives. If you want my best advice, make the best of your situation and go home. At least you have the chance to. Let's talk.
I was doing fine until this one woke up.
They don't.
You have-
If they go home and they are found, they will be killed.
That is true. They are own people.
I'd rather you
They
be
have
alive.
to start anew.
Then start anew.
It's that easy to say start anew when you lose everything in life, isn't it? Fuck.
said
Alright, no,
start?
yeah, start anew. Very easy to say that. Mm-hmm.
Who are you to assume what we've lost?
Been there, done that, still doing that.
I don't even know.
It's not easy, and that's the sad part.
It never is.
About who? No one's gonna leave out regardless, so. Is how it is.
Optimism.
Optimism.
Fuck you.
Perseverance.
No.
If that's not for you.
You've made it this far, right? At least you have luck going for you.
Sometimes I wish I didn't.
Oh.
Just fine.
I mean, at
The world
least
doesn't
this is
always
kinda like your
choose.
third chance.
Guess you have a point with that. Don't they say usually that third time is a lucky charm, though?
Third time's a
All
lucky
three
charm.
strikes and you're out.
Also true, but
Exactly.
then aren't you on your second? Seems like you weren't too lucky either.
I'll go one more.
Mm-hmm. Not in my book, you don't.
I think killing another prisoner counts as one. No offense. Even if they were a traitor. Sorry, traitor.
Matter of perspective.
If you want another drink, you could just ask.
You're enjoying it, though.
Nice breakaway from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch, she had a family. I can't fucking stop
So do
thinking
I.
about it.
You all do.
Right.
So do we.
She's bringing up the fact that the dead one had a family. And it seemed like he didn't care. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk down to you.
I don't think you were. I appreciate
Nothing you say is going to get through to them.
It is.
Yeah, because you're not gonna fucking bring him back no matter. Sorry. I'm sorry. They're the right words. Maybe just not the right time.
More like you guys have similar sentiments, but particularly different perspectives on the matter. You have families that you care about. He killed somebody that he thought was going to hurt him.
This is the lives of many.
That's where he's coming from, and I understand that you care about the individual specifically, which in both of you are right. One way
You're right.
you're both right.
Doesn't make it right,
wish that-
but
Yeah.
As a soldier,
Likewise.
my perspective
Feeling better?
shifted the moment we got captured.
No problem.
The first time.
Good.
Thanks to you.
That's why I was demoted. For you, however, I hope you survive this. I hope you get back to Alvendor. I hope you get upgraded from your current position. And I hope you get sent into the most fucking cruel battlefield possible for you to see this shit. I hope you make friends. I hope they get
Also, this is very chaotic. Cuddle.
You know the best part
I
of
hope
all
you
that
care
is
about them,
everything
and I
just
hope
said.
you.
I would love that. Because at the end of the day, I'd still be loyal, fighting for my home. Not turning my back on it the moment my life was at stake. Like
How many
you
friends
and
have you
him.
lost already?
Doesn't matter.
How many?
Because nothing you say right now matters.
Great, you're a fucking psychopath.
get through.
Understandable.
No, I'm simply loyal, and you're not, so you'll never understand.
Loyal to what? To people? To an abstract concept? Like a country?
We'll be leaving you both. Oh, all of you, I suppose. Is that alright?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your country gonna do for this, huh?
Actually.
Just a moment.
there's a difference between the country's people and what the country wants to stand for.
Oh, I'm well aware of that.
You don't seem like it. I was loyal to my country. I did everything I could the first time I ended up here. Guess what? There wasn't this nice place to sit in. I was tied to a fucking pole, punched constantly in the face. Over and over. The good guy even kicked me in the face the first time. And I changed my perspective because of it. I hope you fucking learn in the worst of ways.
You speak of perspective, but
Heartless
you're not.
bitch.
Your
You're
sob
an
story
ass.
means nothing to me.
I know exactly how he thinks. I used to think like that.
Lebron? Martesh is
Yes.
the tavern for you.
But I'm not heartless. I care when my friends die.
And I'm not
I lost
heartless.
many.
No matter how much you try to pin it on me, you can keep trying over and over again.
What?
How many people have
Do you mind waiting for me?
Yeah.
that you considered friends?
Good night to you. I'll be back.
Good night, sir.
I've been in active deployment for a few years now. I stopped counting a long while back. That's war.
This is the worst part.
You're right.
People like that have been friends.
You're a fucking scout.
Does it make it
It
right?
doesn't have to be like this. Not in this rank. We're not supposed to lose people in this rank. Some of us try their best to get demoted on
Scout
purpose.
is not just a rank, it's a job. We have a job to do. We have a duty for those that we look ahead for. We make sure that everything is safe.
Fucking soldiers. We're not going into battle.
You are wearing the armor. You are a soldier. No matter how much you try to scramble your stupid fucking words over and over again, you were a soldier. You are a soldier, and you are a fucking shitwad at that. A traitor, a worm, a coward. So sit in your corner and shut the fuck up. I wish you had died out there so I didn't have to hear your damn excuses.
Whenever you're done yelling at each other, fresh your mouth with that. I think you'll need it after your throat kills you for what you're yelling at.
Got snacks over there? In the kitchen for a while. My brother taught her to cook.
Hey Chris, can you jump up one channel real quick?
That was a pretty good
Also,
biscuit.
I came to the realization that a lot of months have probably passed.
The first one good.
Like we've all. I get hungry.
As a heads up, if that guy drinks that, that's a massive laxative that was slipped into that water. Have fun.
Cool. My arms tied behind my back. So
I
I'm
know.
Not going to, 'cause
No,
I
I
have
know.
Extra water on the table.
No, I know. I'm just saying, in the event that he does.
Gotcha.
Anyways, good shit, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Love that. There we go. So, for those wondering, yes, Maeneth slipped a thing into that drink. What that is it's a massive fucking laxative. She found that recipe on accident, and she's been waiting to use that thing at some point. And she can make more of it, too, very easily.
You can hand it to me under the table. There's a cloth. Just hand it to me.
What in the hells are you all doing here?
Potatoes and make some cleanse for
Who knows?
relaxing.
Where did he go?
The fuck, Sable?
I don't really
he's
know.
going to search for a banana.
Luca almost choked on a biscuit.
That's actually hilarious.
And it became a projectile.
Yeah, it did. The projectile almost hit my head. It's not that funny.
Listen,
Wow.
it's Lucas' fault for not chewing, okay?
Do you think we can make a
down,
good
you
Luca?
can
Swallow.
Just went straight. I was impressed.
That was my second reason. Or it's because Sable had a good shot right into his mouth.
Good night.
I think it's
Maybe I am.
Man.
They didn't have
Take that one out of context.
but
What is that? That's because the bananas are in the goddamn kitchen. Doing? Don't kick him.
Oh, they
Sorry.
are? Hey!
He's almost kicked
What
you.
the heck?
That's cheese.
What the
We have
fuck?
bananas? Hold on.
Yeah, there's bananas in the kitchen.
Cheese. That's not a banana.
That does something else to cats.
At this point, I'm just gonna. I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna go and snack on some coffee beans.
Touching me. What are you like, feeling me up for? What is your deal?
Under the table?
No, you keep touching my boot. What are you doing?
Coffee beans. Yes. You're the one who had coffee beans. Can we please plant? If you have coffee beans, can we please plant some of them so we can make more?
Coffee.
I beg of thee.
Yeah.
I beg of thee.
Okay, good.
I need coffee liquor so bad.
Work with the herbalist underneath the table to plant them, and we can get them growing, so we can actually start brewing coffee for everyone.
Be mindful of how many
Got
coffee
it.
beans you go through.
I haven't had a proper cocktail.
Yo, no, I'm only giving them one. I'm giving them one or two.
Why is Sable under the table?
What are you doing?
Because it's a Sable under the table who's a...
cat banana face.
I'm pretty sure she put herself there.
Oh no, does she 100% put herself under the table?
No, the reason why Sable has snacks under the tables.
Like cucumbers, bananas. It's like they registered as like a predator or
To the
invader
bottom
or
of the
something.
table?
Is that
I
true?
guess
Lucas?
so.
Do you not like long and thin things?
I'm going... We do
I don't
have
really
a
care on
decently
one way or
sizable
another.
stash of them left,
I mean,
because I've
he's
been
not a
keeping track of them, so I'm gonna give them at least two.
He's a lion. That's
You're
okay.
not-
Make 'em-
are you
Just be mindful.
No, no.
But no.
We've got about
What's your point?
That's
And I
like
don't
saying,
like it.
hey, do you
3 score left.
slamming your head into
Give or take.
things? Do you like licking rocks?
We
Or more.
can't replenish that.
I know.
Until
Okay, to be fair, I don't know how much we actually have out of character, but
I know what I'm saying
Yeah.
is we can't replenish
no, I know.
much.
They're wanting to try and grow them, so I'm gonna at least give them at least one to try and do it. So,
Do I need to go grab my frying pan?
Well, no. Sable has
yeah,
their stash.
I'm keeping them in a very safe location. They won't find them.
You don't need her fried too.
She has a stash of biscuits under there.
How the fuck? Oh my god.
I don't even know where she got it from. She just had it.
Oh my god.
See?
Yep, that's Sable
See?
ripping one off the table. Okay.
Yeah, she makes little wax paper packets.
And sticks them
Remember when
onto
my
the table.
brother said, "Okay, hold on, I'm coming up."
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, I'm weak. So
Oh
remember when
my
my
God.
brother?
The table's talking.
Okay. One arm, two arm. Come on.
Is it because your
So
brother's here and he
remember-
might put you
wait.
on a diet again?
Congratulations. on
No.
coming out.
So, coffee beans are a major alchemical ingredient that we as alchemists use. And we have, like, the stock is so low that Maeneth basically hid the entire stash of the coffee beans.
I mean, why?
What are we telling Zoe?
All that
So funny.
Sable's been sneaking snacks and placing them under tables.
Yeah.
strategically.
What the fuck?
Did you hand her the banana under? Oh.
Hold on. Alright.
You're the Ferrari has to clean that.
Do not.
Yeah, do not.
Third horn
Do not.
arrives.
You ate half of it. It's half of a horn.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's why it's a horn,
I
because
did
it
eat
can
half
just stick on.
Can I eat the rest of your horn?
Go for it.
I think I need some of this.
Oh wow, your
Just
bubbles
kinda-
are really
So
shiny.
this is what we miss when we go to bed early.
Yeah, it really is.
Keel, is this
Come out.
normal?
No.
Normally,
Why are you asking
Orion
me?
and I go to bed earlier, so we don't really witness this kind of stuff.
Oh, that's what you meant. No. No.
See, this feels more
This does not
satisfying,
happen
Nate.
often.
Yeah.
Why is the banana floating? Oh, there it
She's
goes.
pulling it down
I'm getting
after
a-
her.
After a long day of hard work, just hanging out.
Is the broom to lock off the bar on purpose, or is that just there?
Alright, but tell
like
me
what it
your
was.
secrets.
don't go in there.
Huh?
Damn it.
Understood.
Understood.
Oh, Riley.
Damn, I wanted a drink.
Where'd she go?
Well, I guess
We have some of the alcohol here. There's some rum out here. Pour a glass.
Gosh.
What the fuck just happened?
What?
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 What did you give her?
Are you okay?
Don't put it to your
Whatever.
Hold on, wait a minute. Get out of the freezer, Sable!
What? Sable, stop fondling the meat!
Excuse me. No, it's just worse than that.
What do you mean the banana talked?
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure the banana talked.
What do you mean the banana
What did the
talked?
banana say to you?
I don't remember what it said. I
Get out of the freezer.
I swear. What the fuck?
That's not my job to commune. I don't do that.
Don't know.
Okay, well, what did it say?
What did it say? Have you had mushrooms today?
I screamed so loudly I forgot it from my memory.
What kind of alcohol did you all pick up? Was it
Watch out.
yellow special
Talking bananas.
Tell me.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of, yes. Yeah, it's a mix of both things because it's used in alchemy, but it's also, yeah, people want coffee, so you know.
I wanna
Why did you give me? Why do I always get the cursed objects?
A half a banana.
You forgot your banana.
Half a banana.
No.
Half
Please,
What
it
did the banana
whispers
say?
something to me and I don't understand.
It's your
I
banana.
don't remember. She
Take the
screamed so
banana
loud she
back.
forgot.
Don't waste it. Oh.
Don't waste
Don't.
it.
I kind of want to drink, but I don't know if there's someone talking.
Who's talking in there?
It was Mortish in the front. It seemed a little tense. So.
No one will ever believe you.
Come on, talking cheese.
Fuck. Oh, where the oh, right, that's what I need to do.
Alright, we know that now. Great.
You can keep this away.
Right. Okay. What? Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Huh.
More than one. More than two even.
I think there's three of them.
What in the heck? Okay.
What's Malik about still?
Oh, there is definitely. Yeah. Alright. If you don't mind my asking, what the heck is that?
To hide the rabbit if he hasn't.
It's an egg.
Okay. Should I be concerned as to where you got it from?
A couple of days ago.
It's not harmful.
It's not the fact that I'm more worried about the.
Egg.
I mean, it's not.
Songbird.
It's not the fact that I'm more worried about like the egg being harmful. I'm more worried about if whatever laid the egg is coming to find it.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, that's just my concern, so. Alrighty. Interesting.
They're
I
searching.
think they might be. Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you think they're searching?
What do you want, you?
Okay, we need to get this into the library. We need to. If Malik's about, we need to make sure he has eyes on the rabbit at all times. I need to grab the you-know-what.
Alrighty then.
Describe her.
Tall, purpling and blue hair. Female, of course, little clothing, at least to my remembrance. And white horns.
Okay, white horns.
As my memory clears from the...
It's good. The banana's good. The banana's good.
You good, Sable?
Yeah.
Supposedly the banana's speaking to multiple people now.
See, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
I haven't heard it.
I know. I want Lucas.
Should we try and get Eel breather for a moment?
Was it something you guys drank or something?
I didn't drink anything. I'm going outside.
I had a little one.
I only had one giant swig and I was under the table.
Great. Yeah, you want to talk to the banana? Here you go.
Which, by the way, we need to clean under there.
Hello, banana.
Yes.
What should I ask it?
One moment.
I don't know. Okay.
No, yes, I'm doing one.
How am I gonna die?
So it's Andre, right? Audrey? Audrin. Got it. The amount of people calling me.
The banana is forsaken.
You know, Andre. My bad, okay.
Okay, goodbye.
I read the spelling on the board. Last name's Isildur.
You know what?
Tell me.
If it does anything, and from there, if it doesn't.
You want someone to show a fucking dream to? I'll take it.
They still going about?
Yep.
Well.
Think they're going now, actually.
Looks like Adrian, I guess, might have scooted.
Looks like they're gone.
By the way, there was a talking banana down in the mess.
Yep.
I don't think there was.
I feel like there are fumes seeping in somewhere, and we just had a sort of...
It's either fumes or they're talking to the banana.
I believe.
Or someone learned how to throw their voice. I sailed with a man who could do that once.
Could be.
Thought I saw our friend scooting by.
The orb.
If they don't like opalite, they are probably mighty uncomfortable on this ship.
Well, I don't think there's any opalite inside of the general bunks, technically speaking.
Don't say that out loud.
Oh. My bad.
Hey, Yorl. Question for you. Is that something out in the distance I'm supposed to be seeing? Like, glowing that way?
Yeah, opalite.
Is that what that is? Okay, I wasn't sure what that was. I just see flickerings of lights out that way.
Yeah, the crystals are out that way.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That's how you were wanted to ask you. I'm assuming you're trying to make like aether tech with opalite.
Talking to myself. Is that one of ours in the distance with the glowing?
Nah, apparently, according to Yorl, that's opalite out there.
Oh. Deep shine.
Yeah. Also, Ivy says be careful being out and about, especially even on this ship. Like by yourself and all that. That creature or
The
whatever.
Forsaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going back down.
Likewise.
Favorable response for what he was trying to do.
course. Great talk. Say goodbye. Great talk. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Go Gotta be polite. No.
Wow.
I'm saying goodbye.
It's gonna wake
Maybe
up
it's
the-
in
with the
maybe
banana
it's
in the
fine in his
wrong
own way.
place.
That's like the third insult you gave to the banana.
It is not.
They're still on about the banana.
We're so
It's gonna
good.
go
I took a
banana.
whole lap around,
Just in case.
and you're still on about.
Goodbye! He hasn't said goodbye. He
Is
hasn't
the
closed the
average response to
connection.
getting stabbed.
The half-eaten
Now,
banana.
feelings.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello?
Sorry, Captain.
Oh.
My bad.
Hi, what are we doing?
Can I?
Apparently the banana's talking in yeah, the banana's haunted. Banana's haunted.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Well, hold on.
LeFron, would you like to talk to the half-eaten
Yeah, you could say hello. You
that?
Well, this is a great. This is the greatest connection.
That's the end of the haunted banana.
No. It just made it even worse. Because now they could talk through Gelub, through his body.
No, we can't risk another banana. If we get another banana, they'll know and they'll come after us.
There's a banana.
this way.
And then it spoke to the rest of us. It gurgled into my ear. It went. When I asked what age it was, sometimes there truly is not enough rum.
Never told
No, there really isn't.
You don't. Okay, you don't have to.
Is there more rum, Gelub?
I need a drink myself.
For being honest, I think
I think Gelub went to go grab more rum.
It's what? It's
I need a lot.
Yeah, it's spelled.
After that.
Why the fuck did Gelub eat it?
Have a good night.
I don't know. I'm so upset. I was having so much fun. He ate the fun.
Feels
What did
pain.
it say?
The
To me,
banana
it said
feels
that my
pain.
hammer feels pain.
Oh, your hammer feels pain. Okay.
Man, this really bites.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Are
I'm
we
sleeping.
doing
down
sentient
there.
bananas?
I mean, I have the piece of cheese. We can see if it didn't have, like it, moved to the cheese
Did it
in the moment.
pass on to the cheese?
Tomorrow.
Good night,
I don't know.
See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
I'm tired.
That's a mood.
Go to sleep.
Maybe the cheese will be louder and it has more holes.
Then go get some
What?
rest. If you're tired, go get
I
some
mean,
rest.
Eventually, I can stand a bit.
I'm gonna go on.
That's fair, but it's still good
I'm
to
gonna
have
get
rest.
something to drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, they are full, sir.
You all do really hard work.
Your wishes.
Yeah, Vignis. Huh?
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Was it? Right. Was it conversation about something else?
I mean, it was brought up, but it wasn't really about that.
Hey, for a moment, let me see. I see.
Yeah, it's time to think. I'm giving some. Yes.
You remember what I said? I'm here for you.
Oh, hi.
Body
We try.
and those
We
just
get
I'm
like
sure
closed
it's
down.
nice to
smoke
meet
that
you.
shit.
Are you
Nice to meet you as
okay
well.
after yesterday? I don't want to pry. It just you seemed you were yelling at somebody. So.
Oh,
Is that-
that was that was
I
a
have some
moment of
spice in my like
some
in my room.
junket
I'll plan it.
weakness.
Okay.
It's been resolved.
Just making. Okay. All right.
Were you gonna hotbox
Me, it's none of my business.
enclosed
but-
airship?
I
Explain that to me.
I'm fine. I thank you for your care.
What's a hot
Yeah.
box?
What?
No harm.
You missed everything.
What? What I
I
missed?
was talking banana.
It'll be a
The banana
It feels pain.
spoke to me.
Banana.
Okay, I said
banana has
hello.
been
to the
slain.
banana.
Some folks
Listen to
have
me.
really,
No,
really
listen.
bad
I'm gonna go through
trips.
the timeline.
Okay.
So I said hello to the banana.
Listen,
I asked it a question.
no,
'Cause you know, like those old
okay.
games where there's those
That's
boards
from
that
the
like kids
orbs.
would talk
We
to.
use, we'll use spice, okay?
I said hello. I said how old are you?
and it went at me, and I said goodbye.
It did.
I've been sailing
did
for
go
nearly 90 years.
Like, yeah, and then
Oh.
it spoke to Lorium, and he said, "Wow, I feel sad now because it spoke to him."
And he said goodbye, and then a bunch of other people. It's talked to a bunch of people, and then Gala made it.
You're not supposed to mess with those things. Shamans warned you against it.
There is
negative effects.
I feel like I'm gonna need like 4 more drinks after just like everything.
That's something else. Yeah. It's
The Ouija man.
not the weirdest thing I've heard all night.
The what?
What did you just call that?
Did you hear weirder?
What did you just say, Sable?
The Ouija Nana, bro.
I hate it here.
Norwegian nut. What?
Hey, Riley.
Oh.
I hate it here.
Ouija.
No, no, please don't.
And they can feel pain.
Oh yeah, our drink something. He stabbed it, and he wanted to say goodbye to it, and I was really sad because he wasn't playing along.
Yeah, he said, "Go fuck yourself," and then
Yeah, like that.
And then Galabated.
Like I'm saying, I am the polar opposite of him.
Sounds about right for
Our,
Caleb.
our drink, the
I'm not
monster,
gonna
or
lie.
the really intense other and sort of guy, not the dragon.
I see.
The frog.
Yeah, he's really intense. He was not playing along at all.
It sounds like a
I wasn't. That wasn't a scoff. It was a snort of agreement. That is it's very much yellow.
I need
Well, that's something.
I ate 20 snowballs today.
Had to do something. What?
Yum.
Why?
I'm sad I missed that.
It was not
I'm sad I
willingly.
missed that.
Heading to bed.
I was
so-
assaulted as a
Everyone
blind
have a
man.
night.
I can't see projectiles. Good night, Connor.
We'll see if I have nightmares tonight.
Don't.
Is that true?
Why would you have
I'm
nightmares?
blinded. don't do that. Oh,
Wait, you saw it?
I could feel you going ready to fling the thing.
You've got really good senses, the Fron.
It's a motion of the air, and there's a whole bunch of nuances in it.
It's just like this. It's just like this.
On a biscuit, okay?
Where'd you get that?
It's just.
Whoa, what was that? You hear that? Hey, don't laugh. It's been a really long week.
Don't worry about it.
Glad it is.
Don't worry about it.
Well, okay. So, Luca, how was your day? I'm sure it was extravagant and fun.
It was
The
something.
sigh of not that, I see.
There we go.
Just a lot of information. Hey, Phil, yeah.
And it was. You need another?
No, I'm good. I don't want to go too much.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is this?
You know, Caleb strong.
Is it Gelb strong? Because we have like
Gelb's level of
10 different.
strength.
We have like 5 different things down below that are quote unquote Gelb strong.
I think it's just some kind of hard liquor.
I remember
It might be the
correctly,
gin
a
that I
long
made
time
then.
ago, you couldn't. You could only get like partway through a bottle.
Yeah.
When have you started? When did you build such tolerance?
After Norendal.
Ah,
That would do it.
That's fair. Understandable.
Yeah, that would do it.
I get it. I had my little stupor of drink after it's traumatic time, so I can understand.
Yeah. But it's cool now.
Oh.
The alcohol, I mean. Not the Norendal situation.
I just assumed so. I mean, everyone processes in their way.
Oh, that's right. You don't have any contacts, do you?
Yeah. How do we give the TLDR on this one?
Snafu is the word to use.
That okay. Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with that one.
It's a Palvandorian acronym. It means that
It's a little
things
too
are
common for me.
It's not a Palvandorian
they cannot be
acronym.
repaired. Sure it is. way, it was a whole to-do. People didn't agree on what should be done. Orders were given. People didn't like it. Lots of miscommunications. Just a kind of a breakdown of org structure.
Snafu.
Okay.
Snuff.
Yeah, dear.
Listen, this is the only way I can learn new words. I can't read anymore. I have to use what I can discover.
Fair.
Actually, it was definitely something, but hopefully we've improved and grown from that.
I hope so. There's still some people here that don't believe that we're soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, just by the fact that we've trained since day one to fight and kill rift beasts in a team led by captains on orders for superiors, and everyone came here and voluntarily signed up, and everyone's been trained as battle mages to fight in formations.
That's
Yeah.
the gist of the letter.
Yeah. There's some people here that don't think we're soldiers.
Wait, what would we be then?
Well, Rin likes to suppose that Ignis runs like a
Want a
thieves
drink?
guild, which isn't
Thieves
far
Guild.
off. Something of the sort.
Okay,
just...
that's kind of rude.
And I don't know where
What
you
happened?
guys have been. You kind of like kissing people. And
They've been on a banana.
What?
I like
Wait.
kissing people?
Wait,
What are you talking about?
Drinking from the same bottle is like kissing?
You're a sloozy?
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna teach all y'all a quick trick. So you take a bottle that someone has put their mouth on. You put your thumb against the lip, and you put your lip against your thumbnail, and then you just pour.
No, I don't really
That seems excessive. I just drink.
Yeah.
If it makes
Suit
me
yourself.
a freaking serial kisser, then so be it. I like a good drink.
You kiss serious?
That's a thing he came in on. Damn.
I mean, he's
Ah.
kissed Emma. He's
No,
like
that's
in
not-
a weird relationship with like
What?
fucking what is her
I
name again?
don't-
And
I didn't kiss any. What? You're talking
Do you
about
know
me?
anything about me?
you, not you.
No.
Okay.
Talking about
Why are
Luca.
you laying this all out when I'm just...
Amber
I-
and, like,
I feel like I don't think I
Caleb
should be hearing
now.
this.
Caleb.
You like kissing people.
I've been put in an arranged marriage by my
No.
family to Amber Quill, who's on my team. So.
Did you kiss Caleb?
What?
No, I haven't
Did you kiss
kissed
Caleb?
Caleb.
I wouldn't blame you if you
Yeah,
did.
kisses people sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Technically, instead of it
I'll
being...
be careful. You know, I was curious because
Well,
I
I
could
mean-
have sworn I thought you were with Emma, and then
It's okay,
I heard of the thing with Amber.
I was with
Is it-
Emma, and the goal was to annul the arranged marriage, which we both agreed to. And it gets complicated.
Why not just?
Let the man have his privacy, LaFron.
It's a different culture. I'm not used to it.
If he wants to...
I'm just curious. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Never mind.
I mean,
The goal was to make Emma my wife.
me.
That was the end goal. But she's gone now, so.
Sorry.
It's fine. The end goal is still not to go through with an arranged marriage. I'm not gonna force that on someone that doesn't want it.
Marry who you want to marry.
It's not that simple, but I'm working on it. Basically, there's a whole rite of passage thing I have to do. It's
good,
basically
man?
a duel to show that
it's a
I'm
rite.
capable of leading the clan. Yeah, it's like a rite.
I get it. Yeah, no, understandable. That's a rite
Yeah.
of love is insane. I'm so sorry. I don't even
Well,
look at the wall.
if we just said we didn't want to get married, it would look bad on our families. It would look like they don't have any control. They'd be looked down upon, and there's just all kinds of sharks at court that are always looking to pull one over on you.
Drinking.
I feel like I've heard this talk.
You're right, friend.
And
Just
huh?
Focus on
Sorry,
what you're talking.
I wanted to make sure you were fine. You had it on the table. Sorry, continue.
So we have to do it this way in order for to be respected by our families and respected by the people who our families serve. You know? And I'm not gonna just throw away my entire family.
But I assumed that, like arranged marriages was a thing of.
I'm gonna win. And then I guess I'll be the head of the clan.
Fair enough.
Is that the
You'll figure it out from there.
I'm so sorry.
line fella that came about?
Yeah.
Also did mine too.
He's not my uncle. He's not actually my blood uncle. But yeah, I do.
For the interruption, there's just a few fruits left in the basket, so I just thought I'd bring them
Yeah,
out.
what was that? Yeah, I wanted to poke you real quick or something.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Forget the place
Occupied.
You're fine.
What I thought was gonna be a small, like, kind
Was out on top of the deck earlier.
magical work.
About 3 to 4 of the purple orbs were flying about. Seemed to be circling the ship.
3 to 4.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Half hour, maybe?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Helma and Riley appear to have been visited by an apparition that very well may have been a physical representation of Erina herself.
Interesting.
Riley for potentially more positive reasons. Helma's not so much.
Interesting. But
Nothing like that happened to me, but potentially because I don't think she needs to know that I am thinking of her favorably.
fair. But yeah, they were circling on the top deck of the ship. Also saw Yuki holding some kind of egg.
She's had that all day, some sort of songbird egg.
Whoa! Hi.
Hello. Okay.
Hi, Sunny.
Okay, but
just random drive-by
Hi.
Sunny hug.
That's classic Sunny.
Fair enough.
Anyways, Yuki supposedly had that. I saw her have it this morning. She said it was some sort of songbird. Well, actually, no. I saw Angio holding the egg, and he said it was a songbird egg. I didn't ask anything about where it came from or why they had it, but
She said that they
Yuki
found it
was
up on like a
nearby.
cliffside or something like that, or she said like she pointed like towards the back end of the ship and be like, we found it that direction or something. So I don't know what it is. However,
I don't know anything about, but I do know the two of them have been hanging out a lot, including right now, because they're both in the library, so.
Fair enough.
They seem invested in raising that egg.
I was more concerned of like whoever laid the egg might come and try and get their egg back. That was my concern, but whatever. No.
With everything else that's apparently in the area, I feel like that's the last of our concerns.
Fair.
Lest we run into the Forsaken again.
True. No, something that did catch my attention was the fact that they were wondering where the rabbit was.
Oh, and you think like Luca choking and then spitting it out?
I overheard something that gives me indication that there is a problem with it.
They seemed to think that the orbs were looking for it.
I don't know, but earlier, when the golden orb was there, because that golden orb and it are tied together, that they were saying that whatever was happening to them, I didn't get the context, but because she was touched by a cult.
That's what I heard too, yeah, because I was right behind you, I thought. But
the last
there was
place that I knew that they were at was down in the match book.
According to them, Malik has it. According to Yuki and Angeal, and I think, because Gallup was also there, but I don't know if he said it, one of the three up there said that Malik had the rabbit.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
They're the most powerful divine caster on this ship, and so if there's abyssal entities looking for it, that is the best place for it to be. And for all I know, he probably shoved as many of those boxes into his office as he possibly could.
Oh, sorry. I just for a moment. I'm gonna go and rest in the room.
Okay. I'll be there shortly.
That's it. But
I'll be there shortly. But
why do I get a feeling he's like really awkward about us talking together because he always keeps walking up while we're having a private conversation?
Kind of, but he is also like
ever since that time that we were in your room with in there and he walked in, like I feel like he thinks something's going on here, and I
don't think he thinks that way. He just is just more of I think he's just more concerned of like interrupting something important.
Yeah, it's just
I know what you mean.
Seems like he's been
I get it.
walking on eggshells every time he comes up to us ever since that happened.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
No. I'm saying.
I'm not sure. I doubt that
He comes out and proves my point exactly.
I can't fucking believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh my word.
And anything else before he comes back? I know he's like, oh jeez.
No. Aside from that, I was just gonna say, it's like, well, if that was the case, why is Shoth looking for the rabbit then? If the orbs are representations of Shoth.
There might be more than just Shoth.
Fair point. They could be taking. Oh, that's true. Because I guess. Well, if they're showing the same colors.
There could be other. They are mostly representative of abyssal spirits.
Fair enough.
Just the one that has most regularly been around us has been Shoth. But that doesn't mean that necessarily all of them are Shoth.
Out of curiosity, then.
Other allies.
Out of curiosity, then, how would one know if it is or isn't them?
Asking.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm 99% certain that the one that I was talking to was him. So.
Well, for me,
I said the name.
They came when you called for the name, but
yep.
In my case. The best course I simply just asked to confirm, are you Shoth? They turned that light whitish blue color.
Got it.
Simple way to confirm.
Got it.
But,
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, given what you saw, if you do in fact have a dream where you were able to speak with them, assuming that we are not potentially having an audience together for all we know, I do not know what's going to happen on that front, but perhaps you can ask if those were all parts of them or others.
Yeah. I'll keep it in mind. Right.
Just remember, keep your questions clear, keep them specific, and make sure you ask the ones that you truly want to know, because you may be running against the clock.
Got it.
You never know what will happen in those dreams. The last time me and them spoke, we were left at peace. We were just together in a formless void together, where I could speak to them in peace. It's not always been the case that these dreams have been calm.
Got it. I'll keep it in mind. We'll see what happens.
You see my point.
Alright, I'm gonna go and catch up with
See you in
him.
my dream. Well, I wish you luck in your conversation. I hope you learn what you are hoping to. I myself have my own goals.
I'll share what I
Last time we spoke, I made a request of him. And I believe he may have come to an answer about it. So, I will hear him on what they are willing to offer me.
Then I will
For what
also
I
wish you
asked.
luck.
I hope, in a sense, that I am alone to speak on that matter, because I feel that there are times I cannot truly be open about how I feel with an audience. Not completely with you, I should say, but even so, there are times that I feel that it is best between me and them.
I mean, that's fair.
As friends.
That's fair. But I'll let you know if anything happens.
But
And
you did say that you wanted to help them. Which means there's a good chance that if there's anyone I would be willing to tell first, it would be you.
yeah.
Anyways, go catch up with the Thrawn before he drives himself crazy.
Have a pleasant night, Zealand.
You as well.
See you later.
And may your dreams be fruitful.
Yours as well.
Riling them up, insulting them,
It's you. What? Well, we know who's on cleaning duty.
Guys, I turned around because I was gonna mess with it, but then I watched it fall in my own eyes.
Oh shit.
What did I just miss?
Fruit haunted. Fruit haunted.
Fruit haunted. Fruit haunted.
Wait a minute. Okay, you know what?
What
You know
does the fruit hate me?
Oh, fuck. No, it's fine. No, I just... No. I just bumped it. It's fine. It's fine. There we go.
It fought back.
It fought back. Yeah, it fought back. There we go.
You're gonna anger it.
No, it's fine. Now you can't do anything.
Ask another question.
Pear, knock the bucket off of your head. If,
What's a mug? A bucket?
knock the mug off of your head if you're real. Be careful. Alright, everyone, you gotta look away for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's self-conscious. Alright.
2.
Yep.
3. 4. 5. Oh.
Huh.
Here, let me change seats. Maybe it's just confused. Let me just... Alright.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright.
I'm gonna leave you all to this. Have fun. Let me know what you find out, by the way. I'm curious. Yeah, let me know what you find out. Have a good night.
And so she's like closer to how she was, you know? Because Talia changed a lot.
Hello.
Even before
Hey.
like getting with Lothario, and has changed a lot more since then.
Yeah.
But now we're much closer to the original days, I think, and that just is fucking
she's
with her a
close
lot.
to-
So I didn't hurt myself. I just bumped the controller against the wall. It's fine. I didn't even hit it that hard.
Also,
It was just a tap.
That's a nice
obviously
vulnerable,
you
yeah.
can't see the sky, but it's getting real close to 2 years.
Nunny.
Talia told Lothario. Well, do you want to know? Like this?
I don't care.
Okay. So Talia told Lothario that as much as she loves him and wants so badly that he could have everything that she is, that part of her heart, some fragment, still belongs to Yuki.
Ooh.
And then... and then was confused when he just sort of, like, left without doing anything or retaliating or being angry or upset.
Mm-hmm.
he was just sort of shell shocked. And she stabbed herself in the leg, healed it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Because she was losing her
Chill
shit.
session.
She was spiraling, and she needed. It was that, or
Yeah,
I needed to
yeah.
get up and like bash my head into something, and I didn't want to do that. So. She needed something to like startle her out of the like, you know. I mean,
High
basically
cacti.
PTSD. Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
How are you doing, Sophie?
I'm good. I'm doing my best. My shit's dying, so I'm trying not to
So fucking badly.
lose it.
I had to contain my
It's good
excitement
seeing you.
I accidentally slipped only at one point. Like I just heard mention the Forsaken, and I went.
You know.
Yeah, no, I got that dropped on me by Ivir today. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, fucking LeFron's running around sprinting. Where's my wife right now?
Motherfucker, give me a minute. All right.
Set player.
Because it's wiggling so much.
Where is he?
Oh.
It's a thing, and I have to find a time.
You know I can hear you, right?
Such an. Oh shit!
Yeah?
It's hard. I gotta.
Yeah?
God, it's okay.
Go says, I think. That's the wrong books. Wait, I'm just gonna guess right.
Wow.
Suddenly, I feel like the way that the way that he's always awkward whenever we're talking makes a lot more sense, but at the same time it doesn't because now I'm just confused.
Same. You know what? Fuck it.
It's okay. Right there.
Uh-huh.
So you realize,
Hi.
you all of you
Hi.
realize that we are on a ship
Hi.
with an engine that makes things vibrate ever so slightly, and you know our tables are not mathematically perfectly even.
Anyways.
Nah. You do?
That time.
Yeah,
You okay, dear?
Yes, kind of, sort of, and it's just, yeah,
Mhm.
it's just, I didn't expect to hear that, and I just, you know, I do want to, it's just, I wasn't sure when to do it, and I kept thinking, and I'm not good at these things, I've never really married someone before, and,
Yeah.
Yes. Also, your laxative worked, at least. So I was trying to find you to say that, and...
Oh, which
and I
one?
got,
Okay,
well,
which one got it?
The woman. The
Damn
woman
it.
got, and,
Damn it.
Did you...
That wasn't.
Wrong target?
It was for the guy, but it's fine. It
Well,
did
I mean,
exactly
you
what I
know,
needed it
she
to do.
has- She has a distraction, you know?
Yep.
At least
Yep. No, it did exactly what it needed to do.
It's very hard to not, you know, reveal that,
Nope, I'm not saying anything.
Anything.
Nope.
I didn't say anything either.
Okay.
When the time is right, I promise.
I know. get some sleep, eh?
Yeah. Sleep. I had a lot of conversations today.
Same. Love you, Lefron.
I love you as well, Maeneth. Forever and always.
Always. May you have pleasant dreams.
If they're all filled with you, then there'll be nothing but pleasant.
God.
Yeah.
I can't believe I scared you that badly on that.
It's like, I'm like, oh my god, they're all
I need to go and clip that from Ari's side. I need to clip that from Ari's side.
Oh my god.
That was too funny.
Lord. God, I hope I fixed everything this session. Man.
Like, uncertain, you think Talia might be, like, have made that decision. I
Yeah?
don't know if you want to know or not.
Good water? What's that?
Not for a little while. I'm going to probably go and watch it, but
Oh. Nothing better than wife water.
Oh my fucking god!
I didn't end my stream. I'll be right back.
Motherfucker. Oh my god.
Well, apparently, from Seeky's point of view, it hit him. Because for me, it landed sort of like
Hey,
just
Connor.
in between myself and CQ, just in the like right next to, like very, very, very close.
Oh god.
But according to him, it actually just hit him straight in the shoulder.
I'm gonna go head out. What is going on?
Just water magic.
Okay. Are you like blood blending me? For a bit.
Oh no. Not again.
What do you mean again?
Not again.
What the fuck do you mean not again?
An orb went inside Winter today.
Oh. Huh. Alright.
They said I'm fine because I wasn't like DM'd anything. That happened with this. It was just like the meme. With the meat room. I'm gonna go.
Oh my god.
We went to like the meat room and they were talking about like, oh.
I have to go get
through the door to
clips
fucking
too.
meat room, just like the troll
There
people.
are clips I
Like
need to
outside
get
of it.
tonight. Fucking Shan doing Shan things. I'm just like, oh my god.
I wish I was streaming before the not deer showed up. I'm so sad I didn't catch it on camera. Fuck, this is like the Bigfoot situation. Okay, good night, good night.
Good night. Take care, Kanako. Good night. I gotta hop out too, so.
Can you believe she didn't know what a flipping CD was?
You're shitting me.
No, I feel ancient all of a sudden, and I'm questioning a lot.
What about floppy disks?
She only she only recognized them as the save symbol.
Fuck, we're old.
Oh man.
Man, I used to run games off of floppy disks.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you later.
Good night.
Oh, you. You. You.
Enjoy your shit roleplay, my beloved. Bye.
It wasn't meant for you, it was meant for Chris.
I know. And he literally was like, she was trying to drink water. And she literally she tried to grab up water and put it onto the bed and then knock it over herself and she couldn't drink.
Oh
and he
my
goes,
fucking god.
I mean, you might have more luck with this one. You might have more luck with this one. I'm like, okay. And I go over there and Sunny helps her drink, like just holding up the water. And she's like, and he's like, by the way, someone put laxative in that.
So, to give you context as to what the fuck happened. That water was indeed spiked with a concoction that Maeneth has, which is basically, it's a hyper laxative. Have fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
also,
I'm so glad I am making an alchemist.
You and I just being stupid in this. Just...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was so funny to hear Barrett try to explain like what the fuck he just gave them up in alchemy, because like Jacqueline and the woman, I forget, Oracle, whatever.
Well, Riley.
I forget what her name
Riley.
was. Riley. Yeah, they were having a really private conversation about shit, and then Ren comes in and says, "Hey, don't drink these waters. They might be poisonous." And that just eventually leads to them talking about, oh, the prisoners are currently in the process of shitting themselves.
We made the shit RP joke, and I did the shit RP joke in character.
I'm so glad.
I will
so
be
glad
clipping
I'm making
this.
an alchemist right now.
So, that's a recipe that hyper laxative is a recipe Maeneth accidentally discovered. She knows how bad it is because she tested it on herself.
Ooh.
That's why she knows how bad it is. So, she can make that whenever she wants, by the way. And there's one other person in the cast who has a vial of it. I won't tell you who.
Is it Jacqueline? Because
yes,
I think Jacqueline did like show up.
It's Jacqueline. It's Jacqueline's. Yeah, it's Jacqueline's. Shit, that means Maeneth is gonna get it. Maeneth might get in some big trouble. I mean, to be fair, she could always play it. She could always play it off as, you know, I just delivered the water. Someone else could have put that in there. Doesn't necessarily mean that I did it, even though I'm the one who created the potion. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh my god, that was too fucking funny. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta hop off. I will see you later.
Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, chat.
Yeah. Oh my god, I've got clips to get. Fuck. Alright, because I know that she's still going. I'm sending you over to Ariana. Yeah, we got some interesting things happening to this girl. We will see what happens, and if there is something that happens during the week time, I will post it in my Discord. Because I don't normally post my Rosewood notes in my Discord. I should, but I haven't made a channel for it, so I might just do that. But at the very least, if anything happens for Maeneth, you will know. Or at the very least, if you're in Ariana's channel, or Discord, sorry, you may find out there. But yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Take care, everyone. We will be back, I think, for a little bit of Iron Grip tomorrow. I have a shorter well, I say shorter. I will be home earlier than I normally would be, because of the holiday schedule. But we should be going to the grip for a bit. So yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. Take care, everyone. Give Ari lots and lots of love. Bye.